How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Who do we got? We got Dabs, Mohammed, Krister's Dead, Zangxiety, Paul, not Raul. It looks like Paul. Rod, Cran, how you doing, beautiful? How are you guys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful day. This sounds like one of those videos where maybe I'll bring up like a dog or a cat and be like, Fluffy, I don't know how I'm gonna make that video. I'm learning from Pokemon, by the way. I don't know why this song sounds so sad. Maybe it'll pick up. How y'all doing, though? Welcome back to another stream, boys. Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a good fucking day. Actually, the song is not that bad. It just sounds so chill, I guess. It's chill, and I guess it's nice. You know what I mean? But I really want something where we can go hard, like with Gerard. Come on, my man. What's up, Gerard? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for the $1 dono. Yo, can we get a hashtag Gerard in chat? Showing our appreciation for the wonderful donation. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much. You're such a nice fucking guy, man. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Gonna change up the scene a little bit. Y'all like this song? Nah. I like this one. That's how we're gonna start our stream. Alrighty, boys, so you guys know exactly what it is. It is the fucking time for the goddamn stream. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. However, hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Question. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Hold on. Okay. Alright, cool. I just had to check something. Alrighty, boys. It is time to get some motherfucking duels going. We are going to be going over on EU today. Over on EU. That's a decent haircut, bro. Thanks, man. It's not like a couple days. Like, it's not like recent. It's only recent by like a couple days. It looked a little cleaner. It looks crisp on like day one. To borrow a word by Swifty, it looked crisp. By the way, did you hear that Swifty got Gladiator this season? Fucking nutty, right? Actually fucking nutty. Like, is he coming back? Is Swifty making a comeback? Can we see some insane videos from Swifty? Or is he like still gonna stream on Twitch? Dude, I miss the days when Swifty would do like big ass video projects. Like I loved his 1v1 duels series back in like Pandaria. I thought that was dope as fuck. I'm so sad he didn't continue it, dude. Because do you know how many people love watching 5v5 1v1 duels? Because they're the 1v1 duel part? A fuck ton, dude. There's a market for shit like that. People want to see some good old goddamn duels, man. They want to see some classes compete, especially classes that don't normally make it out there. Those are the best ones, man. Literally the best ones. I'm here too. Very nice. In case you don't recognize my name, I'm Glop. I changed it on YouTube. What up, Yoxaron? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Alrighty, boys. We need to get 2 groups for some 5v5 1v1 duels. We need a group for Horde. Maybe one for Alliance. Dead is already getting a group together. Who wants to get another group going? If you guys want to make a group, feel free to make one. Ruler Danny. Is he making a group? Nope. Just saying hello. What's up, fam? Hey. Hi. That's as good of a hi as I could do. Full group? Alright, cool. We got it. Duel Danny, thanks so much for the beautiful message, man. Too bad I just cannot spell. Here we go. Just want to make sure I'm posted. Cool. Alrighty, let me move myself over a little bit, right? And then we're gonna check with the event list so you guys can see like the hell bars and all that good shit, okay? Alright, boys, you guys ready? Before we go, I do need to change the AC. As I'm sitting in front of the PC, I'm starting to sweat right now because the AC is pumping heat. So let's do this. Just because it's awkward, I'm just gonna put on the intro in case some of you guys missed. Right after that intro, that'll give me enough time to turn down the AC so we can hop in duels. All right, ready? Countdown. 3, 2, young. Enjoy the intro. I made it just in time. You guys didn't even notice a goddamn difference. Green screen, please. I always have an issue with that shit. Alrighty. You guys ready? Wait, where's the music? Let's get the next song going, just because I'm already over this one. Alright, both of these guys have got a group invite. Random map. I think we're back to business, boys. Back in business. Back in business, boys. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Resman's my real name. What's up, Resman? How you doing, my man? Always love these duels, bro. Thanks as usual. Slothy, how you doing, my man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. It'll be called 551. Alright, man. Sounds good, dude. That sounds perfect for me. You guys see the ring soon? Keep it up, brother. You'll be seeing you guys in the ring. Awesome, Colton. Happy to hear that. Happy to hear, man. Alrighty, boys. Oh, okay. Recording. Switch. What do we got? What do we do have, actually? Dravlock? Are these names familiar? Kankorok? Lucky Mage? Purple Haze. Purple Haze and Zakati, the only ones that I can remember, actually. Look at Zakati, dude. Look at Zakati rocking the ally. Actually, it looks amazing because it's so big on the Worgen. Even the feet! Look at the feet! It covers his dog feet! It looks amazing. Can we get more gear like that? We got Dravlock in here, Destro, Konkarok, a Lucky Mage. Hopefully this man is going to get lucky. Playing Arcane Mage, it looks like. Versus Ajahi, Dead, Ruler, Zekel. Zekel. Zuko. Alright, hopefully I didn't fuck up my binds too much though. And it's going to be Donut from Kran. How's it going, beautiful? Heart. Can we get some hearts for Kran for this goddamn beauty in the chat? Thank you so much, Kran. Can we get a hashtag Kran in the chat showing appreciation for the wonderful dono? Thank you, Kran. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, goddamn beauty. It's going to be Zakati off the bat versus Ruler coming up. It's going to be Lulu versus Zakati type of duel. Off the bat, we're going to see a touch of death coming out of Ruler. Zakati is going to dip into his Lichborn and going to go offensive right now. Pumping up his pet. That's going to be Wall coming out of Ruler with a Fist of Fury, but that's going to get stunned up instantly. It's going to be almost near instant trigger coming out for Ruler as he's trying to get pressure going. But looks like Zakati's going to continue going. Zakati just trinketed something. I'm not sure exactly what he trinketed just now. Did he get disarmed for a moment? He just trinketed. It looks like from my screen, he trinketed nothing. That's going to be a big karma for Ruler to re-heal, and Zakati live throughout the karma, can go for back-to-back death strikes. He has death back if he needs to. Health dropping down very, very quickly. He's going to go for back-to-back death strikes, but looks like his health is still in a dangerous spot as Ruler is trying to bail out of there, trying to get out of there desperately. Zakati is going to go for big necrotics, and this guy is just lagging all over the place. Holy shit. As might be seeing a death pack or we're going to be seeing a death pack out of Zakati. It's going to be Vivifies coming out for Ruler. Seal is necrotic down. Diffuse of Fury coming down to parry all of Zakati's advances. Zakati's going to bail out of there and get back in there. Now it looks like it's going to be Ruler playing defensively. Going to go for Vivify spam, trying to recover. Zakati's health is still fairly low. Should be able to have his death pack necrotics out. Going to be a full stone Zakati. Going to Lichborn out of there. Has big defenses. Big images coming down for Ruler. And that's going to be Zakati just re-healing with death strikes back to back to back. Fist of Fury coming down. That's going to be a stun. Ruler looking like in a bad spot right now against Zakati's necrotics coming out. That's secondary stun with a pet. Does Ruler have anything? Dampen harm coming down, but he can't dampen the damage that Zakati's put down. Looks like it won't be able to, and Zakati is going to win out. By the way, I did take a look at Zakati. He is rolling, whether you guys like it or not. We changed shoulders for like in the nick of time, right before the duel was began. He is running Azeroth veins, whether you like that or not. Just want to let you guys know. A lot of people were really unhappy about Azeroth veins and some of those other healing traits on non-healing classes or tank classes. So I want to get you guys' opinion on that at a later time. There's going to be Zuko up next, trying to get some CC onto Zakati. Zakati's just gonna heal off of him for a bit, gonna get some narcotics stacked up, gonna get the army rolling, and then some of them are gonna freeze in the Ring of Frost, but not all of them actually. I have no idea how some of them got by. Pretty bad ring when you think about it, or at least it doesn't work as promised. Trinket coming out of Zuka as he gets stunned up by Zakati, trying to blink away, trying to go for a polymorph. Greater Pyro is gonna try to come out. Zuka's actually gonna cancel Greater Pyro as Zakati gets up close, trying to root the Death Knight, trying to get the hell out of way, get the hell out of dodge. Getting gripped onto polymorph, trying to get another polymorph up and running. It's gonna land a polymorph. Gonna re-polymorph Zakati if necessary. Gonna breath off the pet. Barely has any health. Trying to maybe secure a Greater Pyro. Getting interrupted by the pet. Looks like Zuko is completely out of options. Completely out of actions. Even though Zakati is just gonna LOS any kind of Greater Pyros that he might be able to swing out. There's gonna be a Cauterize coming down. Zuko is gonna hit into an ice block. Playing out very defensively overall, or forced to play defensively. Zakati just cannot be hit through it. Zakati actually looks like he went AFK for a moment. Is gonna get an interrupt onto that CC. Greater Pyro might come out for Zuko. No, gonna get stunned up right afterwards. Zakati's just not letting it happen. Cycling between his pet interrupt, his own interrupt, grip, and now a stun. Has even a pet stun if he ever so needs one desperately. It's gonna get hit with the Ring of Frost, and it's gonna eliminate Zuko with a couple death calls. Who is up next? It is gonna be Dead coming in, just making sure to get a dot up and running onto Zakati. I actually want to really see these two fight each other one-on-one. I know that for Dead this is rough, but I would still love to see both of those two fight. Like, we can even do a best out of 5 type of deal, so the first into 3 wins can get the most, and we'll play out through different maps, you know what I mean? We'll play it on a map that has LOS, we'll play out a map that doesn't have LOS. Like, we'll have a set of maps, or we'll let these guys choose what maps. That's what we can do. Whoever loses gets to choose a map. I think, because we'll start with the Grand, and we could do like a Lord Ron for one of them needed. Dead is going to engage with Zakati. Zakati's going to burn that Lichborn ahead of time. Trinket going to come out of Dead as he continues to pelt damage at range onto Zakati. Going to get Zakati walk into another trap. Big death pack coming down, or big death strikes coming down for Zakati as he's just healing through all of those damage. Dead is now pumping actual big cooldowns, getting gripped on Zakati and trying to just run by him real quickly. And Zakati is just going to continue pummeling damage into Dead. Is going to go for big necrotics. Is trying to stack him up a bit while AMS is running, trying to live through a little bit of the damage. Actually barely has any health right now. Might need to go very defensively with a lot of death strikes back to back, trying to regenerate runic power as much as he can. Might even go for a death pack right here. Barely any health. Gonna go for a death pack. And is actually going to try to turn this damage around onto Dead. Dead is completely necrotic out. Cannot heal worth of anything. So Zakati just needs to wait this out. Even if Dead goes for any healing, he's not going to get a recovery. But same thing for Zakati. His health is in a bad spot too. You can't tell who's going offensive defensive. It's going to be a stun onto Dead, and Zakati wants to end this duel. Going to go for big death strikes. So that's actually going to be Dead, leaving the duel instantly. Zakati is still going to be able to get a few death strikes off of Undead or his pet. It's still going to be able to get a bit of re-healing. Actually, might have been better if Dead did not leave and just took the L, because they just gave full re-heal for Zakati since he's technically still inside of the arena for a short moment, man. Give him the chair. That's a lot of damage coming out, man. And it's going to be Zakati versus Zekel. Dampening going to be about 4%. Are you still... I'm going to guess he is... Assassination is going to open up on a good road. Full kidney onto Zakati. Zakati has a Trinket back up. AMS is up. Can empower the pet. Apocalypse available in just a few seconds. So is Zekel going to be able to do anything versus Zakati? Zakati at 6% dampening might start seeing a little bit of his health like going down. Actually taking a lot of damage from that pet. Big Apocalypse coming down as Zakati just pummeling damage through Zekel. It's going to be evasion coming out of the Rogue into the stun by Zakati. Keeping the Rogue at distance. And Zekel seeing this wants to go offensive. Trinket coming down. Lichborn being traded for Zakati. Still holding on to his Trinket. That's going to be big Vendetta. Glucka Shadow is coming on for Zekel. And that's going to be Zakati. AMS and a good portion of that Vendetta. AMS is down. I feel like Zekel should have probably won more ham in the opener while he still had a fair amount of health. Went a little bit more aggressive, maybe with Cloak and Evasion, basically rotating him pretty early on. Trying to vanish out of there. Not going to be able to, as Zakati is going to be able to find him with a Death Pack, with a Death and Decay. And Zekel is just trying. Do we have the Mage? Did we have somebody? Okay, Zuko got to play. Dead got to play. I think we just had somebody leave on a Horde team. Not sure though, but Zekel is going to be dotted up. The pet is going to be taking him out a little bit later, and he does go down. Last one left is Ajahi. As a Beastmaster Hunter? Yeah, Beastmaster Hunter. Do we have somebody play or do we not have anyone play? I know they can 1v5 easy, but I mean 5 at the same time. 5 at the same time? That'd be difficult, honestly. Come on, dude. Come on. Do we have somebody leave? I feel like we did. Ajahi is gonna get CC slowed a bit by Zakati as Zakati is approaching him. Stun coming down. Althani, what's up, man? How you doing, dude?
Can I join a 1v15v5 on a 330 horde druid?
I think so, yeah, man. Why not, right? A lot of the gear should be scaled up. Okay, can we get Althani in chat showing appreciation for the wonderful donut? My man, appreciate you, my dude. Ajahi's in a bad spot, popping in aspect of the wild. Everybody on the horde team just left, going up versus Zakati. I think Zakati figured out the code, man. He cracked the code. Does throw out a random freezing trap, which doesn't shred the pet, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference though, as Ajahi still has a fair amount of necrotics on him. Does get himself a little bit of a heal, but as you can see, he's just in such a bad spot. Zakati just continuing to pummel pressure through him. That's gonna be still more damage getting stacked up on Ajahi. Big apocalypse coming down. Can anybody beat Zakati? Yeah, one person just left. I think one person left not because they actually left. I think they leave after you feel like AFK for a bit. Killed them all. Yikes. Yikes. So if you guys want to get some new people in here, get some different people in here, man. Y'all are more than welcome to, dude. More than welcome to. Give us like 5 minutes to find new people, alright? Try to prioritize new names, new faces, both Zakati and Dead. I guess Zakati can take same people that haven't got to play and have him go last or something, just so everybody has a chance at least. But yeah, EU, what is it, 50, what, 60? Yeah, 61. Holy shit, that's a lot, man. Want to sell May? Sampa! Man, what is it? Well, no, Bandaries was the last fire mage that I seen that did exceptionally well, dude. You just gotta watch what he did, which is a lot of bit of CC and just like DPS, man. Nobody got a chance to play, nobody in my team. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to keep them Zakati and just have them go and have yourself go last so everybody gets a chance, at least maybe, then yeah, if you want to do that, more than welcome to, man. I have a bet on Dead. Dude, for Dead, it's exceptionally difficult against Zakati, especially if Zakati goes for like a full healing build too, man. The advantage that Zakati has is he can fight a long-term, like, prolonged fight. You know what I mean? That has cooldowns, and he has abilities that are on cooldown, so he's good in short-term, like, hit-and-run engagements, and a lot of running. But Zakati is really good for, like, the sustained fight. So if Dead goes in trying to sustain through him, after his burst, he's just not going to be able to outlast. And resetting on Zakati is also a little bit difficult because of all the undeads that are going to run through his traps. So it's exceptionally difficult. I would want to see both of those guys 1v1. That'd be insane. Althani, what's up, man?
Look for sugar cookie.
If you guys are doing a horde group, look for Sugar Cookie. Making new group. Look for... I'm actually gonna ask Jet first if he's making a new group. If you guys are Alliance or Horde, look for Sugar Cookie. Look for Sugar Cookie. If you find Sugar Cookie, try to get him in. That'll be Althani. That's all I can really do about Althani. I can just ask him to try to look for you, man. Because I don't really organize it. Kind of just get people to make their own groups if they want to, dude. You guys can make your own groups, by the way. If you want to make your own group of 5v1 duels, more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to. The way you guys do that is you go to pre-made groups, custom PvP, start a group, name it 5v1 duels. And that's it. And you guys start your own groups, man. It's easier if you have me add on real ID. If you want to start your groups yourselves. 5v5 duels. Here we go. If you guys want to make your own group, start a group yourselves, you're more than welcome to. Like Efros, Ezekiel wants to get in. If you guys, one of you wants to make a group, Sugar Cookie. I can make a whole group of these guys, and whoever's lead, I can make them raid lead. How does that sound? I'll make a whole group and I'll find somebody on my real ID to make me lead. Can I add you on real ID? Yeah, Dalaran, hashtag 1340. Hopefully I'll be able to see you, man. Well, welcome to him. I'm down to 1v1, but it's so tryhard with this 40k every 30 seconds. Procs is the best for Unholy. All death strikes and it was a higher chance to proc. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. Yeah. It's a little nutty, Dead. You're more than welcome to, man. Whether you want it or not, it's up to you, dude. Up to you. We can make it best out of 5 just for fun of it. Feral Druid, impatient, sure, man. Do I have? Can I add anybody? Did any of you guys remove me from Real ID? No, none of you guys did. Do we have anybody that hasn't played the game in good, like, a month or so? A month or so. 20 days? That's as close to a month, man. We gotta rotate you out. Sorry about it, dude. Tails, sorry about it, dude. 19 days? 29 days. I mean, minutes. Okay, I can't read. 19 days. Yeah, we're gonna rotate so we can get some of these boys in here. And you guys can do that yourselves, man, if you want to make groups. 41 minutes ago, we're never coming back. I'm joking. Never coming back. 17 days, sure. Yeah, 17 days. Like 15 days is gonna be my threshold. 18 days. There's Christian. Oh, I don't want to delete Christian. I feel bad, man, because he's in chat right now, and I'm gonna feel really fucking awkward if we did that. Let me add some of you guys. Bam, bam, bam. I added some of you guys. I added some of you guys. Can't add everybody though. Bubble Kush. Oh, Bubble! Yo, Marilady! I can make you lead. Bubble, I can make you lead. I'm gonna make you lead. I'm gonna make you lead. Wait with this group until I re-queue you guys. QY. I'm gonna make you lead and I'm gonna leave. Raid lead and I'm gonna bail. Now I just made a group, boys. I just made a group. Are we doing 5-5s? We're doing it right now, my man. Check the stream, my dude. Check it, Zico. One spot. Seems like no one's queuing. Dead. I already got a 5-man, by the way, actually. I just got a 5-man group, by the way. Yo, who is the rogue that I just invited as part of that group? There was a Bubble Tea or something, right? Bubble something. Bubble Kush? De La Soul? Cool, we'll have De La Soul here. We can queue De La Soul real quick, actually, versus Ikari. Let's do that real quick. Invite, spectator, match, Zikari, De La Soul, 5. Just so we can get another duel going, boys, alright? Alright? While Dead makes a group real quick. Hopefully this didn't bug out, by the way. Hey, it's Lucky Mage. First time here. I want to add you 1-1-5-5. Yeah, man. More than welcome to Dalaran #1350. My friends, this is just full right now. I do clear it out from time to time. Y'all are more than welcome to add me. Dalaran #1340. Good chance that I won't be able to get into you guys. Doesn't look like a cute word. Let me try it again. Tell them to change the group to party. De La Soul might have to change it to party then, man. De La Soul, I think it might be in a raid, not a... Does it still work? I would think it still works, whether it's a raid or a party. Right? Well, if it doesn't work, then I'll just use Ikari versus Dead, because Dead got a 5-man group. De La Soul, you have to change your group, my man. Can you add the PTR? I can add you for PTR testing, but damn, I wish you could join the Duels on my main. Yeah, more than welcome to, man. It's the same real ID on PTR, dude. Real back, I still join, dude. As long if you guys are viewers and you just want to try to participate, you want to give it a chance. That's all you gotta do. Just sign up. Just join one of the LFG groups, and you guys are good to go. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how bad you are. Just have some fun, man. Just have some goddamn good old-fashioned fun. Okay, I don't know if that works. Some reason says your group has joined queue for all reasons and nothing happens. Yeah. Yeah, somebody on the group is not joining them. I'm gonna queue you against Dead then. Invite spectator match again. Alright, I'll try it again. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna queue Zikati versus Dead. Nothing? Some idiots here, lol. Yeah, not working, my dude. Alright, don't know what's going on. Let me do this. Here we go. Will this work? I honestly, I have a hankering suspicion. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, it probably bugged out by now. with us trying to queue as many times as we are. It probably bugged out, but we're good. We're chilling. Get a different song. Nah, let's do a different one. Let's do a different one. Let's do a different one. Let's do this one. I like this one. That's a good song. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Who do we got? Well, some of these guys we have the same ones. We have Dravlock still. Affy, actually. No, mind. Let's call him Destro. Enhancement, Shaboy. Lucky Mage. Purple Haze. Alright. We still have Dead. Gragos. Grongling. Your name is Grongling. MLP. Wait, is that ML Prox as a mage? And then Pure Nature. Alrighty, boys. Now we got us as a duel. We got that a little bit of variety. We got a little bit of mages going on either team. We got a little bit of that Hunter. Marksman, maybe? Maybe Hunter Marksman action? It is going to be Pure Nature. Getting up. Mounted up. Not stealthed up. Going over Lucky Mage off the bat. Arcane Mage. This will be very, very interesting how this is going to go. Wait, are you human? I think so. Yeah, it looks like it's a human. Lucky Mage versus Pure Nature. Oh, actually finds the Pharaoh right as he approaches. Before the stun could even happen. Gonna go with Arcane Missiles. Could be this the Spart of EU. Is actually gonna blink in, and more Arcane Missiles coming down. Pure Nature is actually taking a good chunk of damage with those missiles back to back. Even takes a dot on him. Even eats a dot. So that should stop him from being able to reset unless the dot just ran out. Lucky Mage is going to be waiting out for a bit. Just wants to make sure that he's good. Going to go for a long game. Not chasing the Druid or anything. But did find him in the opener. Didn't force out any cooldowns though. That's something I feel like you want to do as a mage versus a feral every time. Every time they open you or you open them or whatever, you want to make sure to force out some cooldowns. At least I would think so. I love Arcane, dude. Watching Arcane Mage is like a really good one in particular. Like all the different blinks they do, it's like a 2000 IQ brain play, dude. Opener coming in by Pure Nature onto Lucky Mage. Gonna be a Rake actually trying to get out of there. That's gonna be rude by Lucky Mage. Expecting the Feral to stick around, but it's actually gonna be Pure Nature coming in just to leave some dots and run off. Really? That's all? Okay, round 2. Lucky Mage is literally just gonna eat. His shield didn't even pop. There's gonna be the... Oh, the Feral coming in, actually DRing himself, and that's going to be Temporal coming out for Lucky Mage, trying to get a dot back up onto the Druid. Actually going to go for big instant cast coming in into Arcane Missiles to follow, and Pure Nature is actually taking a bit of damage while he's behind the LOS. Trying to go for massive heal, basically recovered all of his health. Lucky Mage is trying to chase, or trying to at least get close. The eyes are up and running, so either one of them could go pick up the eyes. If Lucky Mage wants to go pick up the eyes and get offensive, he could do that. I feel like, I'll be honest, Spart, oh! I was gonna say, Spart, the standard for the mages. Can Lucky Mage get lucky enough to make some Spart-ass plays? Blinking in, trying to get offensive, trying to make sure the dot is rolling Pure Nature. Is he gonna go for slows maybe? Blinking in again, trying to redot Pure Nature as much as possible. Can blink back if he wants to, if he actually forces the Feral to keep running around circles. Is gonna pick up the eye, maybe he's gonna mount up, maybe he's gonna get offensive with the Feral. That would be a really good idea right about now. When's the Gahun kill video coming out? Probably never, Trent. That happened so long ago, dude. Fucking too long ago. This Feral. Oh, this is got his armor, but I can't find him. Zikati, can you link your armor, dude? People want to peep you, dude. People want to peep you. That's gonna be Lucky Mage picking up the other eye. While Pure Nature just hanging out by LOS. Does Lucky Mage see him? Is he gonna get lucky enough to see him? I like his name is Thunder Thorn. He is a Tauren from Thunderbluff. He's a Feral who runs Thorns. Thunderhorn, is it? Thunderhorn. Okay, I can't spell. I can't read either. Lucky Mage is trying to randomly AoE. So far, he's been very... Almost got lucky with that AoE. That's going to be an opener by Pure Nature with a Rake. Going to be a Freeze, Blink, and Arcane Missiles for Lucky Mage. Not going to go for big offensive spells whatsoever. It doesn't look like either of these guys have really traded any massive cooldowns. The Lucky Mage is trying to get some offensive pressure, but not gonna chase after the Feral. He's actually just gonna go back to eating food, playing for the long haul game. He's gonna make sure the dot is still rolling on the Feral though. Not gonna go offensive, which is maybe might be to his detriment. Actually blinking in, Gonna send a Arcane Barrage at Pure Nature to slow him down, keeping him out in the open. Actually able to get instant cast. Gonna go for some big damage right now, actually. Big Arcane Missiles coming out. Pure Nature just to find a way to deal with this. Might actually want to pre-wall this. Is gonna go for massive heal. Burn just a bunch of heals right now. This Health is doing just fine. Was able to get out of there with just a heal or two. Still has a dot ticking down on him. Is Lucky Mage gonna blink back? He could actually force his Feral and blink back around. Could interrupt him right now if he wanted to. Not gonna do that. Gonna wait out the long game. Popped a lot of cooldowns, actually. Keeping the Feral out in the open. There you go. How do I link the army? I'm gonna... Oh, link it in Discord. Link it in Discord. And we can have Kren or somebody from mod section. Put it up, maybe. That would work. Yeah, link it like in the journal in Discord. Lucky Mage getting hit with an opener with a Rake Stun by Pure Nature. Pure Nature finally gonna go blow some cooldowns with a big old Berserk. Not rolling Incarnation. So we might see a different result out of this. Usually we see Feral just completely dominated with Incarn. Lucky Mage is not going to take too much damage. Going to get offensive now. Pure Nature letting his dots tick. And Lucky Mage wants to get this Feral out in the open. He kept hitting him with some spells from time to time. Trinketing out, actually. Was that a Fat Finger? It looks like it was a Fat Finger Trinket. Trying to go for a few instant casts. Going to get interrupted on Arcane. Going to get a freeze onto Pure Nature, who's not going to power shift out of it. Just going to keep spamming Moonfires onto the Mage. Going to go for Arcane Blast. Maybe a second one to follow. Does still have a dot rolling in Pure Nature, who hasn't popped wall or anything. Pure Nature trying to go for a few heals, still getting slowed out in the open. Lucky Mage maintaining to keep the Feral out here in the middle. Gonna go for big Arcane Missiles. Pure Nature is not gonna pop a defensive though. No wall coming out of this man. Just calculating all the damage. Okay, is there cooldowns popping? Nope, no wall. Still have to charge this. Has a heal available back up. Still is holding on to his trinket. Lucky Mage actually is going for the blink back play to try to blink back around the pillar with Pure Nature. Just going to keep sending Arcane Barrages at him, trying to keep him slow. And that's going to be power shifting coming down out of Pure Nature. And Lucky Mage is not going to be able to catch up to him. Still a dot taking down in Pure Nature. Going to send one more Arcane Barrage onto the Druid, who's going to go into Bear form. Back into Cat form. Still power shifting. Needs to go for a heal or two. 6% dampening right now. And Lucky Mage is going to play more passively for the time being. I want to join Ally group too, but nobody on the Allies died yet. It's anxiety. More than welcome to be looking out, man. This time we don't have Zakati going for a 1v5, so maybe we'll get some difference in here. And Dalaran, I want to know, how do we participate in a 5v5 1v1 game? So this is LFG, man. Just look up in LFG custom games for PvP. Look up for a group named 5v5. Just look up 5v5 in the search bar. If you're EU, make sure you have all your filters disabled for like language filters or whatever. Because Dad sometimes plays on a German server. Zakati, I think, is English servers or whatever. I wouldn't know. It's like, it's pretty, they're kind of all over the place. Server wise and like region wise. So just look up 5v5 in like custom PvP, man. You should be good. As a link to my armory, do you have one? Alright, Kren, could you check on Discord? Pop it in. Gonna get an opener by Pure Nature. We are 12% dampening and nothing has really happened so far. Lucky Mage just continue just to blink away, trying to get a redot onto Pure Nature, and Pure Nature trying to bail out of there. Lucky Mage is going offensive. Bash coming out right now as Lucky Mage has cooldowns. Trinkets out of it immediately. It's gonna blink back to the top side of the pillar. Gonna go for Arcane Missiles. That's gonna be Pure Nature continuing not to use any defensive cooldowns at all, just healing through all the damage with regrows. As Lucky Mage just not continuing to chase. He's actually playing super defensively, just throwing out an Arcane Barrage at Pure Nature, trying to get him slow, just trying to tickle him a little bit with damage, but not going offensive at all. It's going to be Lucky Mage dipping into Invis right now. This is the Feral still for now, not getting AoE'd out. Need to redot the Feral to keep him out in the open. Need to keep him slow right now. Gonna go for Arcane Missiles as Pure Nature decides to go behind the pillar. Gonna go for regrowths. Could he blink and interrupt him maybe? No, Lucky Mage is playing very defensively right now. Maybe it'll be a payoff, dude, but so far nothing really has happened in this duel. Pure Nature just continuing to run, getting hit with a redot again. Lucky Mage is cleansing him. I think he's actually like trying to spell steal a bunch of his dots. Slow coming down into Pure Nature. Lucky Mage has him exactly where he wants him. As the Feral is trying to get out. No, actually gonna dip behind the pillar again. Gonna go for heals. That's where Lucky Mage is gonna blink after him, trying to get offensive. Arcane Missiles coming down is gonna get interrupted onto Arcane. Gonna get a freeze into Pure Nature, which is gonna go for Moonfire spam onto Lucky Mage. More Arcane Missiles coming out. Pure Nature trying to get some big offensive pressure going. Lucky Mage is generating a lot of the resources back right now. Arcane Barrage to follow into Arcane Missiles. Big heal coming out of Pure Nature. Lucky Mage is continuing to actually stay offensive. First wall coming out of Pure Nature, trying to get a big old bite into Lucky Mage. And Lucky Mage is actually gonna blink right back, trying to wait out those dots. Gonna blink right in as soon as Pure Nature tries to go for a heal. Gonna hit him again with another set of arcane missiles. Pure Nature is just power shifting around the pillar. We see Lucky Mage blinking after him again and again, trying to catch up, trying to stay on him, trying to use arcane barrages whenever he can for any movement speed, if ever. And Pure Nature is continuing to run while his dot is continuing to hit him. Might see a reset out of the Druid, but Lucky Mage is trying to kind of get an angle on him. We are going to see regrowth coming out of the Druid again. And Lucky Mage, again, playing very, very defensively afterwards. Not pushing in hard, not mounting up or anything. Is going to catch Pure Nature out. Redot him. Looks like he's going to go for a few spell steal on a few abilities. Maybe a few spell steals on a few heals. Gonna make sure that the Feral doesn't get any major advantage out. Is actually gonna stop his arcane missiles cast just so he can not get interrupted on arcane. Continue to pummel pressure into Pure Nature. Pure Nature getting a bash. Trinket coming down to Lucky Mage. Could he take out the Druid right now? Gonna go with arcane missiles. Could that be enough to end him? Actually does end him. Played out for the long game and it really did pay off. Next up is gonna be MLP coming in next, slinging a few arcane. Singing a few Pyroblasts in there, and Lucky Mage continues to steal whatever buffs the MLP has and whatever the Druid had. There's going to be a Meteor coming down for MLP, not going to be able to land ACC onto Lucky Mage for that Meteor, and it looks like Lucky Mage is actually pushing up offensive right now. Played out of the long game with a Feral, but I guess this Mage is going a lot more offensive. Arcane Missiles coming down as both of these Mages are stealing buffs from one another. Look at MLP, actually might have the Cauterize proccing. Cauterize did get proc, gonna go for a big old Ice Block. Coming out of Ice Block as Cauterize is still hitting him. But he's going to get a little bit of healing from the Temporal though. Lucky Mage is pushing in right now. Both of these guys were, I think, missed for a second. Lucky Mage does get him out with an AoE. It does interrupt him onto Arcane. It looks like it is going to be down. Lucky Mage does take out the Mage, so he does play differently depending on the class, I guess. Because he went offensive this time. Top 100 epic fail duels. What, the first one with the Feral? Hello? Lucky Mage earned it? Dude, he actually did score a kill. I like it. But in this type of Druid is infuriating. I see Spart on US play offensively. I don't know if there's like the best, if offensive play is the best play, like default best. But I also want to see Spart playing. Oh, Garak's actually playing some Marksman right now. Gonna get a freeze and trap onto Lucky Mage. Gonna go for some big damage. Aim shots are gonna come out with the pet. Gonna get an instant cast proc. Dropping Lucky Mage to about half health. That's gonna be big Temporal coming in for Lucky Mage. Doesn't interrupt it for a moment. And that Temporal heals up basically most of his health. Gargus is gonna go for a big heal right now. If he didn't have Temporal, that could have been an insane move onto Lucky. Can't tell if Lucky got lucky or if he planned it. Looked like he planned a lot of that damage. Lucky just continue to AoE as the pet gets nearby. Gonna freeze the pet. Polymorph coming down. Can Gragas get a big setup again? Gonna go for a camo. Freeze the trap coming down. It's a Lucky Mage. Good CC. Gonna have an open aim shot. That's gonna be tricking out. Lucky Mage doesn't want to get hit by the Hunter aim shot at all. That's still gonna be an instant cast by Garax as he eats himself an arcane missile. He's gonna get a rapid fire. Actually gonna get like a ability that has a train, a channel that just chases after an enemy. Gonna throw down a flare in there. Lucky Mage is just trying to deal with the pet for a little bit. Gonna get a polymorph of the pet and probably a charge out of that arcane explosion. The pet is still there. Gonna keep the pet slowed and dotted. Garo could go for a lot of advantage right now. Has the range on the Mage. Not gonna go for it yet. Gonna eat a dot. Is Lucky Mage still gonna have a pet? Yeah, still gonna have a pet chasing after him. So that pet is gonna be biting away at his heals over time. Gara could get in there. Dude's gonna go for a big CC play with, oh, big double tap coming down. Could go for a big play. Aim shot coming down. Ice block coming in for Lucky Mage. Doesn't want to take that double tap ice play at all. That's gonna be Turtle Shell gonna trade out of Garo before even any kind of big damage came out. Like as if he knows exactly what the Mage is gonna do. Arcane missiles are gonna chase him as he gets himself a defensive. Needs to interrupt. Lucky Mage try to go, I think, for a not an interrupt, but he does go down. That was a good Arcane Mage play, or Marksman play that could have almost happened. Lucky Mage is going to go for an Invis as that approaches, so you'll get that 60% damage reduction, trying to get CC onto Dead, but it looks like without Ice Block or Trinket, not all he can really do, and Dead does end up taking him out in a single stun. It is going to be a proper haze. Coming up next is Demon Hunter, going to go for a big double stun play onto Dead while Metamorphosis is up, as Dead drops down a trap, and Proper Haze actually can avoid the trap to somewhat. Not gonna be able to completely. Gonna pop Blur right now so you can stay with Dead. Gonna go for Imprison for a moment. Trying to generate resources. Metamorphosis play coming out right now. Big Eye Beam as he gets frozen. Not shrinking in it. Not shrinking in it. Just gonna stay with it. Gonna sit that Tar Trap. Used to get in. Actually, I feel like he could have thrown a Glaive with the pet. Does Glaive still bounce? He could have stopped that heal with a glaive. Gonna get another stun onto dead. Tricky coming out of dead right now, actually. Has still holding on to turtle shell, actually. Is gonna land a root trap onto Proper Haste. Is gonna drop down into darkness as that's continuing to pull pressure. It's gonna be another blade dance to turtle shell coming out of dead as Proper Haste is getting offensive. 52% dampening. Dead needs to go for a big heal right now. He is gonna drop into camo for a moment. Does Proper Haste have eyes? No, he doesn't. He does not. Not gonna trick it out of this though. Dead doesn't have himself any kind of heal available. He's gonna go for food, and Proper Haste is gonna interrupt it. Getting hit with a stun, not trinketing that stun, not trinketing it. Gets a stun onto Dead, no trinket available for Dead for a bit. IBM coming down. It's gonna be a second stun by Proper Haste. Can go for maybe a blade dance. Does land a blade dance on Dead afterwards. Barely any health left. It does, and Dead with a throw glaive. Up next is gonna be Grongaling. Grongaling. As he charges in, stun coming down to Purple Haze. Is he going to trick it out of this? Looks like he's not going to burn a trinket at all. Just going to go for an invulnerability as Grongaling lets out a big Dragon's War. And Purple Haze just cannot get away from the warrior at all as the Grongaling just continuing to pummel pressure into him. He is in the execute range, 58% dampening right now. And actually, let's go to Purple Haze juking him out completely. He's not going to give enough position for Purple Haze to get this juke out. Actually, just like shot. He fell worse backwards, back into the platform. Got himself a little bit of mage food and actually DC'd. No, he did. No, back. No, he is DCing. He's definitely lagging. Stun coming down to Grongaling into an I-beam to follow. Gonna get himself a blur going as he gets hit with a stun. Still in the dangerous execute range. Is gonna get himself a blade dance, but still gonna be landed that execute on top of him. That was a good duel. Grongaling now trying to recover from Kronkorak, Zikati, and Dravlok. Is gonna be Kron coming in next as an enhancement shaman versus Grongaling. Gonna go for a fear off the bat, trying to get himself a big setup going. Big Burst is gonna be available while coming out immediately for Kron. And then Disarm coming out onto Enhancement Shaman as most of his pets are doing most of the work though. Is gonna drop down the stun totem. Gron might actually trick it out of it. Does trick it out of it. Is gonna go for massive heals as Kron is just trying to survive this. Tricky coming out as he gets hit with a Stormbolt. Trail's trying to live. Needs to end this warrior right now. It looks like he actually is gonna be an executor right afterwards. Kron took him out. Next up is going to be Dravlok, the Affliction Warlock. I keep calling him Destruction Warlock. Just look at his weapon. It's radiating with orange. Like, it's orange. I'm thinking orange destruction, big chaos bolts, big incinerates. Come on. Can you blame me? Garage is going to charge in there. Does Dravlok play with a pet? Doesn't look like he does. He's going to get all the dots rolling onto Gron right now. All the curses and everything. Gonna hit him with a horror, a couple of stable afflictions to follow afterwards. That stun is gonna stop a little bit of his damage. Gonna go for a wall. Chicken coming out is gonna get a dark glare going. It looks like Gron doesn't have anything afterwards. And that was a good duel, man. That was a good duel. That's what we like to see, man. The variety of different classes for everybody to get a chance to compete. I like that. What's up, Kowalski? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. What up, Young? How you doing, my man? Young, I say a message on Discord how you want to do season 2 stuff. If you want to do some keys with the boys, Frumpy, Hoops, all of them. If you want to, dude, I can do some with them, man. If you want, I can do some with them. We can start pushing at the beginning. Plus, Red Palace should be pretty good for the new affix too. So that'll be like that'd be pretty good. You can play red, dude. You don't even have to heal or anything. I don't know if you'll be healing or whatnot for everything else. Alright, Zakati, does Della Soul, do you still have a group? Della Soul, do you still have a group? If you guys want to make your own groups, by the way, for some 5v5 1-in-1 duels, feel free. All you need to do is hit H. Custom. Start a group. Name it 5v5 1-in-1 duels. List it. Anybody and everybody can join your group. Alliance, Horde, I don't care. If you guys just want to join a group, go to Custom PvP from pre-made. Find a group. Just type in 5v5. That's number 5. Letter V. Number 5. Enter. And you should be able to... Actually, can you just type in 5? 5, enter. Just type in number 5 and hit enter. You'll find a 5v5 1-in-1 group by somebody. Dead, Zakati, Alliance, Horde. Doesn't matter, man. You guys should be able to find somebody. Hey, how's it going? What up, Luna? How's it doing, man? Are you doing 5v5s? Yeah, I'm gonna close down some of you guys' PMs, by the way. Unless you guys got a group. Grago? Grago? Oh, is that the warrior's name? Grongaling. What? I don't know what that is then. Alrighty, Dad has a group, right? Is that somebody I know? Hello. How's it going? I'm not dead. What's up, man? Malibu's getting in a group. Okay. Let me ask, do you still have the group? Did I get queue this guy versus Malibu? Grago's my hunter. Oh, Grago! I want to see Grago play, dude. Can we get some marksman hunters in the chat? Can we get some marksman hunters in these duels? Can we get some frost mages in these duels? Can we get some classes? Nope, I'm searching. Okay, cool. I'm gonna close it down then. Who's this guy? Who's this goober? Not dead, obviously. Hurry, man. Perfect, yeah, boy. What's up, Bruin? How you doing, man? Let me in. I sap you, tap. Somebody get a sap in here, dude. Somebody get a sap in here. So you can tap, dude. Or he'll sap, then you will tap. Let him sap, dude. Just let him sap. Alpha Frost Mage Horde, Elfrost. Alright, man. Sounds good. Alright, 5 new names. Okay, Dead got 5 new people. Zakati. I have only people. Perfect. Foggy 5. Here we go, boys. Oh, you even got like Dead's pet and everything. Wait, isn't that the pet you guys start with is Undead? Isn't that the pet Undead Hunter start with? Get in a group, need 4 people. Alright, Malibu. If you guys want to make a group right now, Horde or Alliance, I'll queue you guys against Malibu. Again, all you need to do is just hit H. Go to pre-made groups. Actually, let me see if I can head back. Custom PvP. Start a group. I can't do it right now because I'm in a group technically right now, but yeah. Technically, I'm in a group right now because I'm doing the duel. So the game won't let me. What is it, 62? 61? 62. You're gonna have a cursor. That'll be pretty annoying. I kind of like it when it doesn't do the cursor, but it only does that when you first zone in. But if I hit escape, it'll bring up the cursor. Alrighty, boys. Switch, switch. Oh my god, you got all the PMs here and everything. Alrighty, here we got again. We got... Ooh. Alcazar? Wait, I remember Alcazar. Wait, I remember Alcazar. Wait, he's the Godly Paladin from before. Oh my god, same Mog too. Fortin, Isap, Utabs, Anxiety in here. And Zakati. Oh my god, there's such a mess with all the mounts. Versus Ajahi, Dead. Landrion, as an Unholy? Looks like it is. Oh my god. And Prox, as well as Sugar Cookie. It is going to be Unholy versus Unholy. Landrion from Arthur's versus Zakati from Burning Legion. Both of these I was going to say Demon Hunters. Death Knights are attacking one another. Opening up, what cooldowns have we seen out of all of them? Landrion's actually popping a lot of defensive right now. That was IBF as well as, oh my god, I can't even get IBF as well as AMS. Zakati is not playing IBF. Was that Lichborn out of him? Can't tell. There's going to be Abomination by Landrion though, trying to get damage to Zakati. That's a lot of necrotics getting stacked up on one another. Zakati actually might have to go for a big kill. Zakati's health is actually in a really bad spot, trying to get away from Landrion for a moment, as Landrion's health is not doing all that great either. Both of these guys are still holding on to death packs right now, but Zakati can't do anything about it. Zakati's health is actually completely burnt out on necrotics. Can't even go for a heal. Landrion's health is also very low. He needs to go for death pack right now. Death pack coming out of Landrion early. Zakati has a oh my god, this is lagging all over the place. And Landrion and Zakati both use death pack, but Zakati's health went up a lot higher than Landrion's. I guess Zakati started stacking up necrotics a lot earlier. Chicken coming out of Zakati, and Landrion is a bad spot. Zakati's just trying to continue to Landrion him as best possible. Landrion's health is barely holding on there. Zakati's still doing just fine. That's a nice grip on Landrion and Zakati. It's kind of running in place and lagging a little, but this man still just lived through all of that. Lived through literal onslaught. Who's up next? Is going to be Prox going up as a Feral Druid, the Fire Kitty, versus Dead, who is going to go behind the corner. Who's going to go to the back. Going to be on open up by Prox. Does Zakati have anything left? No trick out available. Might have. I think we're running into some technical difficulties. Zakati probably is lagging. If Zakati is lagging, then... Oh, does he have the wrong shoulders? He didn't change his shoulders. Nope, I think he's playing. Not sure what's going on. Looks like Zakati is dueling. Okay, they were running back and forth. Trying to communicate with one another. Zakati sprinting up. Bow. Okay, they are dueling. We had some technical difficulties. I'm gonna guess Zakati was trying to figure out the lag. Are they attacking each other? Oh, he's letting him Death Strike off him. I think he's letting him Death Strike off him. He's letting you heal. Yo, Fortune, do you want to run up and heal? Alcazar, do you want to give this guy some heals? Do you want to give him some healing? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to have an honor duel. What a bunch of honorable boys. It's a little confusing because they're both in the opposite faction. But this is such a nice community here. I'm so proud of this community. I'm so proud of I am so proud of this. So proud of this community. Alright, Prox is going to get an opener to Zakati there regardless. Resident is got full health. It's going to be Thorns up on Prox off the bat. Zakati is just going to get a stun. I'm going to keep missing that keybind, honestly. Because F5 is a key I never hit on my key, with my fingers. Zakati is trying to get a big necrotic. Big damage trying to stack up into Prox. Prox is just going to heal through it. Wall came out pretty early on to Zakati's damage. Trying to wall off and proc off, wall off early damage before he needs to start dealing with Zakati. That's his plan for the most part. Is going to continue staying under the bridge, continue to just pummel damage. Bear form coming out, actually going to get himself a huge heal. Still holding on to one wall. As Zakati just continuing to pummel pressure into Prox. Prox does need to start disengaging from the Death Knight from time to time. So he can get some damage at a distance. That's going to be big necrotics getting stacked up by Zakati. He's just outliving a lot of the damage that the Pharaoh is going for. Lichborn coming down, and Zakati is just going to have to walk slowly after Prox. Prox is just going to bail out of there, get himself free re-heal. So Zakati is going to be good for a long-term haul. Prox is going to be in a really good spot every time he has to go hit and run playstyle. He's going to trick it out of that. Thorns coming down immediately for Prox. Going to stay in there with Zakati, who is going to go for a bit of Death Strike. And as soon as we see that AMS and Death Strike combo, Prox is going to bail out of them. Not going to give Zakati the opportunity to get a lot of runic power for free off of this. Not going to let him absorb a lot of the damage. Prox is trying to get himself some setup going onto Zakati, trying to maintain his bleeds, trying to maintain his dots, needs to maybe go for another bite, trying to cycle through his finishers as much as possible, playing for a more consistent playstyle. Second wall coming out of Prox right now. This is last big defense is coming down, but he's trying to stay in with Zakati, trying to bleed him out dry as Zakati is kind of out of cooldown, trying to force stuff out, and that's going to be the way he disengages. Going to leave him all bled up. Bash coming down, going to go away and re-heal for a little bit so he can reset for some of his cooldowns, maybe even catch a re-stealth. Still continuing to generate common points off of the pad. It's going to be a stun. Big Apocalypse coming down by Zakati, though. Does Prox have anything? It's actually going to be Prox trying to get offensive with those Thorns. Zakati is going to go for big Death Strikes back to back. Is he going to be able to get a lot of value out of them, though? Prox is continuing just to generate common points, continuing just to heal himself as much as possible as Necrotics are coming out. Let's go to a big Bear form play with a big heal for Prox right now. Gonna dip back into cat form, trying to consistently dip out on Zakati, trying to bleed him up, shred through him, attack him through, bite him through, and when he used to bail out of there with big bleeds, he's just gonna run away, leave him bleeding, and Zakati is even gonna be forced to use Death Pact as the bleeds are taking down his health pretty quickly, as expecting not to engage with Prox for a bit. I was thinking about picking up the eye, but Prox just getting back in there, playing out the consistent playstyle, not playing out the runaway, hide, bleed up, reset. I'm actually just playing up through the fight against Zakati. Zakati is gonna go for Lichborn, double stun coming down to Prox. Prox is going to have some Thorns and Wall available. Gonna stay in there, gonna fight, gonna get himself some re-heals as Zakati is going to burn an AMS so he can stay offensive as well against the Thorns. Zakati's kind of just spazzing all over the place, not really sure exactly what's going on, but we're going to see Prox trying to get a root, trying to disengage from Zakati, who's bleeding out right now, needs to go for big Death Strikes. This is why Prox wants to disengage some of these fights. This is where Zakati is going to regen a lot of health with every single Death Strike that is going to connect. Prox is going to bail out of there, going to go for regrowth, continue to bail out, continue to run away, and Zakati is going to get a slow into him. Zul could go either way. Did Prox even pop? Prox did pop Incarnation at one point. Looks like it is going to be 30 seconds down onto big old Incar, and Zakati is going to have his big pet empowerment available in just a little bit. Big Apocalypse available. Probably going to have Lichborn. Trinket is going to be up and running. And Prox just wants to go for a big old reset onto Zakati. Zakati is actually resummoning his pet completely. Regrowth coming down for the Feral. Gonna get hit with a stun. Trinket coming down. And Prox is gonna get some dots up and running with Zakati and get away. Big Apocalypse coming down as Thorns come out. Full Prox. No AMS available for Zakati for a moment. AMS does come down. This is what Prox needs to figure out how he wants to deal with. Big Necrotics to get it stacked up onto the Druid. Gonna continue just to bail out of there. And Zakati wants to go for big Death Strikes. Shrinking it out so you can manage those Death Strikes in. Wants to get as much value out of it. This is where Prox just wants to disengage. Lichborn coming down so they could deal with a lot of the bleed damage. 30% dampening, so you can't really quite do a lot of insane healing coming out. And Prox is going to go for a big reset. Bash coming out to Zakati. No way to get out of it. Prox is going to go for a big Incarnation. Big Death Strikes is still coming out of the DK. It looks like Zakati is going to be set out there in the open just to bleed out. This is where he's out of cooldowns. Prox just played him out. So every single defensive, offensive cooldown available. And up next is going to be Fortune coming in with a full stun burst combo onto procs. No trinket available for the Feral Druid. Going to be Fist of Fury wall coming down for procs. That was that Touch of Death. Wasn't even Touch of Death. So Fortune still has a lot of cooldowns available after this wall coming down pretty early on as he's trying to get some damage into procs. That's actually going to be a wall the procs won't have to deal with. Procs' health is dropping down little by little though. Trying to get a root onto Fortune. Needs to go for a massive heal. Doesn't he have anything though? 80% dampening. Thorns coming down and Fortune is going to be able to eliminate him in a single Rising Sun kick. Up next is going to be Dead. Chasing after Fortune. Needs to get some big damage going. Throwing a grenade and it's going to harpoon. Fortune's actually going to pour it out of there. Stun coming in by the pet immediately. Going to trick it out of it. And you can actually see his little Squire boy also pops the trinket when that happens. Karma coming in onto Dead. And then just going to put Fortune on ice. Reset him for a little bit. Wait out a lot of those cooldowns before he starts to go for massive damage. Waiting out the Karma. Making sure to redot Fortune whenever he can. BFA coming out for the Monk as he's just trying to run away from Dead. And they're just going to get a grenade on him. But not before he gets hit with an incap. That needs to get some offensive pressure going. It's actually going to disengage backwards, trying to chase after Fortune. Has traps available and everything. The pet is there. Stun coming down to Dead. Actually going to trick it out of it. Feint Death coming down, and Fortune barely has any health. Does have a Touch of Death available on Dead. Does Fortune have anything? Dampen Heart coming down. Couldn't quite dampen through the rest of Dead's damage. And as RMP Trap is going up next, it's going to be Freezing Trap to immediately stop the opener. I like the little pause he has. This is going to do a point with like a Mark for Death. Didn't quite work out though. Wanted to go for some big damage, but it wasn't quite do it. That's going to be ISAP trying to get dots at the Dead's pet, as Dead is going to go for Manning Bandage right now. ISAP realizing this is going to get after Dead. There's going to be a stun. There's going to be dots rolling onto the Rogue for a little bit, as Dead just wants to bail away, keep himself away from ISAP. You tap. Let the pet do a lot of that effort. Gonna get the slows up and running around every corner. ISAP is actually going to be running out of cooldowns, not popping offensives, no offensives at all or anything. Dead doesn't have a trinket, so ISAP thinks he can actually eliminate Dead in a single setup. In a single opener. His health is going to be dropping down little by little. Needs to get a concoction rolling. Doesn't have a feint rolling. His cooldowns are going to be low. He's going to get a full stun onto Dead. Full cooldowns are coming out. Maybe Big Vendetta coming down. Big Vendetta coming down right now. Wants to end this hunter right now. Going to go for a Cloak of Shadows immediately. Dead is going to go for concoctions that are going to be dropping grenades into ISAP's face. Flare coming down as he gets hit with the Freezing Trap. Now seeing a trinket out of the Sappy Tap. And Dead is going to go for remaining bandages. Is going to get a dot onto ISAP with that root. And it's going to get the pet over there. ISAP is going to generate comp points off of it. Can ISAP turn this around with a big old kidney onto Dead? Is this landing the kidney? Dead is going to get himself a big defensive. ISAP trying to continue the damage going. Getting the dots up. Full mark for the Thin Venom coming down. That's actually a lot of damage onto Dead as evasion comes in. Freezing Trap coming in to follow. Actually has a lot of damage onto Dead. Dead is going to go for Feint Death for a moment. Stun coming down. Chicken's out of the stun. And that's going to be Charles Shell with Mang Bandage coming out for Dead. ISAP is actually playing this game out to full. Actually pulling the wool over Dead's eyes right now, it feels like. Shadow Step coming out. Kidney onto Dead. Could he end Dead right now? Dead barely taking that much damage. Gonna disengage, throw a grenade in his face. And that's gonna be Dead trying to range him out while ISAP is trying to end him. Looks like ISAP is gonna get ranged out, and Dead barely survives that one. But Alcazar is going up next. It's gonna be a Pala. Not gonna run into the Freezing Trap. Saw the Freezing Trap for a mile away. And then just trying to run him circles. Freezing Trap does come out as Feint Death coming in. Camo! Oh, Dead was still able to get himself a full camo. Sugar Cookie, you're not ready, man. Not yet. Camo does break though. Manning Bandage is coming out as Alcazar wants to end Dead right now. Trinket, Turtle, and everything available for Dead needs to go for massive heals ASAP. Is going to get a defensive rolling. Is throwing down the traps. Barely any health available. Going to get a Freezing Trap into Alcazar. Continue to run without health. You might as well heal right now, Dead. Heal right now. 38% dampening. You got to get a reheal. I think he wants to go for a full camo if ever possible. Yeah, that's what he wants to do. Alcazar just needs to get him right now. Gonna go for Flash of Light while he has dampening 39%. Dead is gonna make sure to get a Manning Bandage off. I feel like Dead should just get himself a heal right now. If he's gonna get any value out of it. Does get a freezing, does get a root trap available. It's gonna be Execute Sets coming out for Alcazar. Does hand out freedom to that trap though. Dead is continuing just to try to line him around. It's gonna be Freezing Trap, runs into it. Is Dead gonna be able to catch himself a full camo? He's going for it, man. He's running for it. He's trying to get the distance. He's going for distance, going for speed. Does land a camo. With a Manning Bandage, can Dead turn this around against two Paladins? Alcazar and Anxiety. Alcazar is actually one of the better Paladins for the EU that joined these duels before. He's actually a Paladin god. He can live out a lot of the duels back-to-back against classes of his own. Rogues, Hunters, Ferals, without popping Bubble or Bob for a very, very long while. Like, the only person that was even close to beating him is Prox, I think. Sun coming in onto Dead as he just continued to get CC onto Alcazar from a distance, letting the dots rot him down. Freezing Trap available. And I actually put out the Freezing Trap a little bit further out because Alcazar is going to go the long way. It runs into a Freezing Trap as he gets stunned onto Dead. That's going to be Dead trying to go for some damage right now, actually. MVP, what's up, man?
How is Enhanced in Arena? I want to go WoW again.
Enhance, I would say Enhance is pretty good for 2v2s, man, and 3v3s. Enhance with a healer is great. For 1v1's, whole another story. And Alcazar looks like he's gonna land a kill on today. Yo, can we get a hashtag MVP in chat showing our appreciation for the one foundation? MVP Disturbed, is this Disturbed? From back in the day? How you doing, my man? How you doing, buddy? Alcazar is gonna get opened up by Sugar Cookie. He's gonna go for big ol' incarn damage. Getting slowed out right now. Alcazar is gonna go for a flash of light. Does have Bob available if ever necessary. Does get a execution senses onto the Feral. Judgment coming down. Bash coming in. Sugar Cookie is trying to get the bleeds up and running. It's gonna be full stun. Trick gets out of it immediately. Wings coming down for Alcazar. Not sure if it's real wings or short wings. Looks like it is going to be real wings. But it's going to be Wall and Thorns coming down for Sugar Cookie. Trying to run away, trying to get a re-heal. Alcazar is still holding on to his Bob for quite a bit. At 51% dampening. Regrowth coming down for Sugar Cookie right now, and Alcazar is going to pick up the eyes in case Sugar Cookie was going to reset. That's still going to be an opener by the Feral. No Incarn available. He needs to get the bleeds up and running onto Alcazar and run away, or maybe stay in. Actually, a lot of damage getting turned around onto the Feral. Wall coming down right now. Alcazar just has a lot of damage up and running onto the Feral. As the Feral is trying to heal through some of it, Alcazar just doesn't want to engage him in melee too much. Just wants to keep the range damage going to melee, only to get a few key hits that he needs. And flashlights are going to come out for both of these guys. Full reset, full regrowth for the both of them. Sugar Cookie is going to catch himself a re-stealth. Alcazar is going to hang out by the eye. Going to pick it up. It's still going to be an opener by Sugar Cookie. I'm going to change the song. Let's go for a stun. Alcazar is actually going to go for execution sets afterwards. Sugar Cookie does go down. Alcazar gets out of there with a Bob. Ajahi. I want to call him AJ every time, but it's Ajahi. Playing Survival Hunter right now, actually. He's going to try to throw down a root trap. What's up, MP? How you doing, my man?
Yeah, it's me, a 7X Disturbed.
What's up, fam?
Best talents for 3v3.
I would have no idea, but if you look up Tickle, T-I-Q-Q-L-E, he makes some great YouTube videos. Tickle is a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. You should check out some Tickle, my man. Tickle's a really good guy. Yo, can we get a hashtag MVP in chat showing our appreciation for the one donation? Thanks so much, my man. Back to the duel. Alcazar had a bop available. Where's Ajahi? Sun coming down. Ajahi does get a chicken out of it. Turtle shell coming in. Pet available. He's going to get a freezing trap onto Alcazar. Ajahi, you could end him right now. Just make sure you get his interrupt available. Flashlights coming down. Alcazar is going to run into the trap. Going to go for a heal. Flashlights are coming down. Looks like he is going to go down with a dampen at 62%. No, living it for a little bit. Flashlights coming down again and again. Barely any health left. He's going to continue healing himself. The dots are going to tick down on him. And Ajahi has to go versus Anxiety up next. Anxiety, are you there? Hello? He is there. Alright, he's going up next. Yo, Alcazar played that really well. Ajahi just backpedaling completely.
Holy motherfucking shit!
What's up, Althani? At least I tried my best. Yo, Althani, I appreciate it, my man. You tried your hardest, man. You tried your hardest. I think it's the first time dueling on a Feral too, man. So with practice, it'll only get better, right? It'll only get better. Is Anxiety just gonna AFK until the Hunter comes in? Ajahi's getting an opportunity just to go for a full re-heal. Is he gonna do it though? Just gonna sit in stealth until he's fully healed up? The Anxiety could go picking up an eye. I think he's just gonna wait. On a duel, I guess, technically. On a duel. It is going to be Ajahi throwing in a grenade at the Paladin's Anxiety. Stun coming out, and it's going to disengage out of him. Wants to run him through all the traps. Wants to get some range damage out. Anxiety is going to get up. Trying to aim him onto the trap. Does land up aiming him onto the trap. Going to be wings coming out for his Anxiety, but defense is coming in for Ajahi, though. The pet itself is not attacking, actually. Trick coming down for his Anxiety. Looks like Ajahi is going to be going down in just a moment. He does. Damn. A little bit weird of a duel. Started out with a little bit of lag. But I think we're doing good, boys, right? I think we're doing good. Alrighty. Who's got a group available, boys? If you guys got a group available, let me know via Real ID. If you guys have me on Real ID over on EU, if you guys want to make a group of your own. Dal the Chunky? Get your ass here. That's me, dude. Hey, that's me. That's literally me. Level me to 120. Level me. Alright, Dal. Wait, you actually got like pretty close Mog with that. With a chess piece and everything. It's fucking funny. Oh my god. Got a group, new names of what I know. Cool. Cool. Okay, we actually got Malibu and De La Soul. Spectator match. Malibu and De La Soul. 5. I might need to type in De La Soul's character name differently though. I might need to do a bubble kush. Do it? I will. It said the wargame request has been sent. I don't think it's sending to Malibu though. Pure nature. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me do this. We'll do pure nature. Yeah, it's not sending to one of you guys. I'm in a group with pure nature. Oh, never mind then. That doesn't work then. Got a full team for the next time? Alright, man. Sounds good. Cool. I can do Zicati versus Malibu then, yeah? Spectator match. Zicari Malibu 5. Here we go. Okay, yeah, you guys got me confused. I thought it was 2 different groups, man. Wait, that's not uncopyrighted. Uh-oh. Well, I'm getting better music. Alrighty. Switch. Oh, wait. Holy shit. We actually got some. Oh my god. Alive! He's alive! It's Bessemer with Anzoku. Iris 4 tips. Arez 4 tips. Pony Tricks. That's a cool name. And Zicati. Alrighty. Where's the Bubble Kush? Pure Fist. Oh. Pure Nature. Zegel and Zekel. Whoa! Cobrak, anybody? I wonder if his destruction, that'd be the best. That'd be the best. Who's up next? It looks like it might be Bubble Kush, or the Bubble Kush is right now. It looks like it is going to be Alive first. I do wonder. Pure Fist and Pure Nature. Are you guys like 2 friends or something? What name do you want to make a friend? I don't know, man. We should do like names that are similar. How about I'll be Druid. I'll be a monk. I'm gonna be called Pure Nature, Pure Fist, yeah! And the other guys they got. Oh, Alive is actually gonna go out for Zegel, who's gonna go with a Wall Chaos Bolt opener off the bat right now. Is gonna be playing with a Interrupt pet. Is that gonna be a good idea though? Is gonna go for a port right now as soon as the pallet is getting over there. Fear coming down instantly. That's gonna be a trinket coming down out of Zegel as he can hit with a Hodge. Wings available for Alive. Chaos Bolt to follow. Trying to take a lot of damage. There's going to be a horror effect to, out of the gates afterwards. Trying to go for an incinerate. Zegel is trying to find a way to deal with this right now. Shadow Fear coming down is going to get interrupted on it. Still is going to have access to his fire spells. He needs to find a way to heal right now. Otherwise, he's going to just go down to Alive. And he does go down to Alive. This guy looks like Cobrak. Gonna play like Cobrak. Bubble Kush is going to be up next as an Outlaw Rogue. Gonna get himself a reroll with Skull and Crossbones after a gouge into the life. This is going to be a pretty hard duel. Sap coming into life, not letting him heal, though he's actually full health. Alright, Bubble Kush, this is going to be a hard one, man. Outlaw Rogue versus Paladin is a tough duel. It is not impossible, unless the Paladin plays like a god. So it's really up to the Paladin to play perfect. If Paladin plays imperfect or sub-perfect, you win. You should at least, but it also means you got to play well. It's going to be hanging out by the eye, not picking it up yet. Back it up into it, it's going to be a sap out of the Rogue instantly. Alive is going to be open up with a cheap shot to follow. Bubblecrush is going to open up with a killing spree off the bat. Going to chuck in a bit of damage into the pallet. Cloaker shot is coming out instantly. Preparing for a Hodge off the bat. Did a Hodge come out for Alive? Are we going to see one? Alive cells actually dropping down little by little. Parry coming down. Bob coming in as Cloaker Shadows and Perry came out of Bubblecrush. He's going to bail out of there. Alive is going to chase after him, trying to get an early pressure. Does he still hold on to Hodge? Gouge coming down. Trinkets out of the Gouge. Very well played. No Hodge coming out Alive. I guess he might have actually hit Bubblecrush into the Cloak of Shadows. The Bubblecrush still hold on to a Trinket. Vanish down. Cloak down. Perry down. Alive doesn't have a Trinket for a bit. Bop is down, so Bubble is the only other cooldown you got to get out of him. Gonna pick up the eyes. He's going to look for you. Is he going to find you? This is the fun one. This is where the lag can sometimes not help and help. Is going to find you. Not going to let Bubblecrush get an opener. Gouge coming out. Hodge coming in. Trick it immediately. Bubblecrush is going to get a blind onto Alive. Alive is just going to sit it. Bubblecrush is waiting out the open. Going to get himself a skull and crossbones roll. And going to catch himself a restealth. Alive is just going to make sure he's fully healed up. Trick it out available for about a minute 40 or so. Bubblecrush doesn't want to go. I was going to say, like, he's hanging out by a dead body. Is he going to try to go for a cannibalize? Can you cannibalize an ally? Can you cannibalize an ally? I wonder if you can. That's why I was just hanging out here out in the open. Not too close to a pillar, not too far from a pillar. Bubblecrush is sitting over the body. Is he gonna go for a cat? Can you cannibalize an ally? Because I don't think you can cannibalize an ally. Or can ya? Bubblecrush is basically on full health though. Cheap shot coming down in the opener. Killing spree to follow. Gonna chunk into a bit of damage onto Alive. Alive is not gonna Hodge him with the bat. Just gonna get himself a setup. Stun coming down onto Bubblecrush. Alive is gonna go for big wings, big burst available, big setup. That's gonna be a gouge out of Bubblecrush. As he's trying to bail out of there with a grapple on him, he just ends up eliminating him. Ezekiel is up next as an Assassination Rogue. Opening up with a Garrode full kidney onto Alive. As Alive still has massive cooldowns available for him. That's going to be Ezekiel getting him a bunch of DOS. Not going to force out a lot of cooldowns or... Yeah, not going to just force out a lot of cooldowns committing into the opener. And Alive is just going to keep getting at him. Not going to let Ezekiel reset as the dots are ticking down on him. Alive is actually taking a bit of damage with those poisons and those bleeds as they're just going through all that armor. It's going to be Trinket out of Ezekiel as Alive goes for a Hodge. I don't think Alive even went for an offensive Hodge or anything. Probably just trying to poke the water, see where it goes. Ezekiel's just trying to still bail out of there, and Alive is just keeping him slowed completely, not letting the rogue catch a full resell. It's going to be full kidney into a Hodge, into a Trinket, into a blind by Ezekiel. Alive not going to be using that bubble quite yet. Going to wait out the long game. Ezekiel's just going to be out there sipping on the juice. Didn't Alive get some nerf, did it? Full kidney shot coming down onto Alive. Out of that Garrode. Trying to get a setup going. Not forcing out big cooldowns quite yet. Ezekiel is still holding on to his big defenses. Wants to maybe force out bubbles, then go defensive. So offensive. I think he might just want to go Vendetta onto Alive, honestly. I think he might want to go Vendetta to force out the bubble. Because Bop is going to be available soon. Alive is making sure to pick up the eyes. Let's see the Rogue, though. Knows which pillar the Rogue is at. Is going to find him out. So Ezekiel is not going to be able to get an opener. Hodge coming down. Ezekiel has no way out of it. Alive going to go for big damage. Does have a bunch of resources being generated right now. Cloak of Shadows coming out for Ezekiel off the bat. Alive is continuing to get all these setups going. Full kidney coming down onto Alive right now. Ezekiel going to go for a big setup. No, not going out. Not going to be using that Vendetta anytime soon. He will use Toxic Blade or something, but he's not going to go for a big setup. And that's going to be Alive hitting somebody else. I guess maybe tap target Judgment coming down. Cheap shot coming down to Alive. Wings are coming down right now. Wants to get some damage into this Rogue. Gonna go for a flash of light right now. As he's doing a little bit of jig. Doing a little bit of a dance. Sap coming in. Ezekiel gives himself a vanish. And Alive is not gonna have big wings available. Gonna have short wings available though. So next hard short wings might be nice. And that's gonna be Ezekiel getting an opener onto Alive. Full kidney coming down. That's gonna be him getting into a Hodge. Alive still has wings for a little bit longer. Gonna get a lot of damage to Ezekiel. Even though evasion is up, Ezekiel is gonna go down. Alive takes another one out. Pure Fist. Are you gonna be able to take out this poor Dark Iron female dwarf? Can you do anything about this dwarf who's just tearing through your team? Full Touch of Death coming down into an in-cap. Gonna get the images running. Stun coming out right now. It's gonna be Shield of Vengeance coming in for Alive. And that's gonna be Big Fist of Fury coming out for Pure Fist. Shield of Vengeance does get to pop. Alive is trying to make sure he can heal himself without trying to use a bubble. Might have to bubble right now. Does bubble out. Gonna get some damage into Pure Fist. But as soon as he sees the monk running in the other direction, gonna go for flashlights to make the most out of this. So that bubble could have turned into an offensive cooldown, but not quite. Wings are not out for about another minute. Might have short wings available in a bit. Pure Fist only had to use a trinket. Still is holding on to wall. He's holding on to counter magic. Is that what the talent's called? Counter magic? Anti-magic one for sure. That's gonna help a little bit against some of these caster classes. Incap coming into Alive. First trying to get a setup going. Fist of Fury coming down, so Alive can't really hit into those. That's going to be parry. Alive is just trying to get some distance on Pure Fist, trying to engage in melee only whenever he needs to, but also is trying to make sure he's kind of out of that melee range, playing circles around Pure Fist. Wall coming down as wings come out, not wings come out, but some damage coming out for Alive with a Hodge. There's going to be big defenses coming down for Pure Fist, though. Needs to go for a massive heal. Going to go for images right now, trying to get some big damage for Fury to follow. Could that be enough damage to force something? It does force out a bop out of Alive, and Pure Fist needs to bail out of there, trying to go for Vivifies. As a paladin with a pure bob just running at him right now, trying to get the big damage. Wings are coming down. Short stun coming in for Pure Fist into a Karma. Alive has no way to deal with this right now. No bop, no bubble, or anything. That's going to be free damage for Pure Fist. Hodge coming down. Alive is going to get a heal out of it, making sure not to hit Pure Fist during that Karma at all. Not going to let this monk heal whatsoever. Going to get hit with an incap. Pure Fist is now playing very, very defensively. Has a trinket coming up very soon. Alive is going to have his trinket available in just a few seconds. Pure Fist has no really easy way out of the situation right now. It's gonna be a little bit rough for this monk. Alive is just gonna get in there again. Continue to get some pressure. It's gonna be poured out of Pure Fist though. Back behind the other side of the pillar. How can you recover, man? I feel like in a single Hodge setup, Alive could just eliminate you. Pure Fist is still running, man. He's still running out of there. Alive is trying to get some slows on him. Not gonna be able to get too much value out of it. 23% dampening is up and running right now. The rest of the team Alliance hasn't even got to play as Alive is just limited through everybody. That's gonna be a big touch of death. Alive is gonna bail out of it. Pure Fist is gonna bail out of that one with a trinket. Wall coming down. Chill eventually is gonna be available for Alive. It's gonna pop. Pure Fist is not gonna take that much damage. Fist of Fury coming down onto this Paladin right now. Could the Paladin go down? Whirling Dragon Punch to follow. Can he get a flash of light off right now? Barely got a flash of light off. Can he get a second one up right now? Does get a second one. Does get a third one. Does get a fourth one. Has flash of lights available for a little bit. Does get a slow onto Pure Fist as well. Trying to get away from the monk. Does he have a Hodge available or something? If he has Hodge and wings available, he could try to eliminate him in a single go, as Pure Fist just continuing to harass him until he took him out. And down he goes. Wow, Alive got those flashlights back to back. If it wasn't 28% dampen, I think that would have been it, man. Alright, who's up next? Is this Zakati? Oh, this game is over. Oh, this duel is over. Pure Fist and Pure Nature is still waiting to play. Pure Nature at least is. Just still waiting there like a good boy. Got his waiting out there. I think he's just letting him to get a full reset. Basically honor duel, isn't it? Basically. Crackling Jade Lightning coming out. Pure Fist. Flow coming in. Rolling in there. That's going to be Zakati trying to go for some big damage right now to Pure Fist, who's going to go for a big defensive play against any magic abilities. I wonder if that works against Necrotics, though. Fist of Fury coming down, going to get hit with a stun. Lichborn coming out for Zakati, though. Pure Fist trying to continue the big burst right now. Still is holding on to his Karma. Going to pour it out behind the pillars. Zakati is going to advance with the Army of the Dead around the corner with the Undead going from the other side. Looks like the old just passed away. Rodisi came in. That's going to be a really, really bad time for a funeral. Flows coming down to Pure Fist. Zakati has a lot of continued pressure onto the monk. Wall coming in for Pure Fist with a Fist of Fury to try to parry a lot of the damage from Zakati, who's just trying to bail out of it every time he sees a Fist of Fury. Pure Fist trying to get a few Vivifies out. Back-to-back Karma coming down right now. Zakati doesn't really need to worry about it. It's going to Karma through, or is going to AMS through a lot of it. Continue to get the slows onto Pure Fist. Pure Fist is just trying to buy himself a little bit of time left and right. Going to go for a big Dragon Kick. Let's give a big Necrotics and stacked up and running right now. 37% dampening. He's going to be a big touch of death, trying to go for Fist of Fury. Maybe he can get some damage as Zakati's stun coming out. Trinkets out of it, and Pure Fist continues to stay in there. The touch of death actually might tick on Zakati. Does tick out down to about half health. Stun coming out to Zakati. Trinkets out of it, and down he goes. Pure Nature's up next. Has a little pet with him. Does Zakati see that pet, though? Will Zakati see that pet? Gonna go back to the other side of the pillar, all the way in the back. Gonna go for a death pack right now. Does Zakati have any defensive coolness to live through this? Actually gonna go for big death strikes right afterwards, as Pure Nature is getting some insane damage into him. No Incarn coming out of Pure Nature. Actually, Pure Nature doesn't even play Incarn. He plays Berserk, doesn't he? Let's go. Big Apocalypse coming down. Zakati is just trying to slow down Pure Nature, so then the pest can actually get some auto attacks on him. Pets are gonna go from one side. Zakati is gonna go from the others. Pure Nature is trying to shake both of them off. Gonna go for Thorns right now to try to get a slow in there. Zakati is not phased by that slow while coming out of Pure Nature, trying to get some damage onto Zakati, but those necrotics are going to be bad. Trying to heal through those necrotics, but a 43% dampening. He's not quite MML Prox, who's used to this kind of playstyle. And Zakati is just going to necrotic him down, stun coming in, tricky coming out, but that's all in vain. And Zakati does take out the rest of that team. I want to see the Priest. I want to see the Mage. I want to see that Rogue play, man. From the Alliance team, I want to see those guys play, dude. Come on, I want to see them play. Basti is a Rogue for among them? Is it really? Not gonna join you guys. I'm more than welcome to join the duels. 5-5-1-1 duels. We're going to Premade Group, player versus player, Premade Group, custom PvP. Find the group and type in number 5, enter. And you can join, boys. You can join. I'll go last so the others can play. So the Shadow, Priest, and Magic Ellie can play. Yeah, get a new person on Ducati. Rotate the Pally out, man. I heard that chunky. Already told ya. I swear it'll eat and cook tea out of you. If you listen to me, I'll spare you. Tappy McThick, you're literally making my own characters right now. That's Tappy McThick, that's my character. Who are you? Who are you? It's like a ghost of Christmas past, but it's a ghost of assholes past. Alright, I'm listening to you. What is it that I gotta do? Hey, let me move these so we can see a beautiful face. No, don't roar at me. What is this? I'm checking the palette out. Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna lead. 2 people needed. Lead. For the core group. What's up, Dad? Let's do 110 duels. I bet everyone has 110 alts. Oh, that'll be interesting. 110 duels. Okay, so we're gonna have MM versus Zakati. MML versus Zakari 5. Okay, cool. I got you, man. I wish you could join my warrior. Dead, if you want to join with Zakati. Zakati, would you be able to get Dead in there? Zakati, what you should do is get Dead in there and let Dead have lead. I know you want to play 2, but if you get Dead in there on the warrior and let Dead have lead, good chance Dead was not going to be able to 1v5. He's not queuing up, I think. Yeah, because you already got a 5-man group. It's up to you though, Zakati. I don't care how you do it though, dude. I'm just making a suggestion. Diffuse Magic? Oh, it is Diffuse Magic. I forgot about that, dude. Nothing better to start the weekend with a live stream of Dal. What's up, Marcel? How you doing, my man? Welcome back, my dude. I might finally run a Pally in 8.2 just to go for it, man. This should be pretty decent. Ready? Okay. We got MML versus Zakati. Enter. Zakati, try to get Dead in there as a warrior, dude. MML. Let's have MML lead. Prox, do you have any alts, by the way? I know you got your... Were you the mage before? MML. If you see MML, dude. Or is he Lucky Mage? Wait, is Prox Lucky Mage? Wait, is Prox Lucky Mage? Excuse me, is Prox Lucky Mage? Oh wait, no he's not, because that's Prox right there. Prox right there. And you guys can see the cursor. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. What is 64, 65? We're gonna skip that song. The song is pretty cool too. Let's back this one up because I like this one a lot actually. Yeah, it'll play by the end of it all. Alrighty boys, switch. Alrighty boys, no it's me, I'm here, the Arcane plays. Alright Alex, sounds good man, sounds good. For some reason I thought it was Prox. It's gonna be Elfrost. Prox, Pure Nature, Sephimon, ooh, that guy's new, and Zico, who's up first, versus Enzoku. I really like that. I really like that. You got, I like your Mog, by the way. What the hell? That's awesome looking. Lucky Mage, Easy for Tips, Pony Tricks, and Zakati. So this is gonna be Zakati's same team. It's gonna be Lucky Mage versus Zekiel off the bat. That's gonna be a pretty bad setup. Actually, for Arcane Mage, this is good. It's a question of does Lucky Mage know how to play against this? I guess Assassination Rogue or Outlaw Rogue, Arcane has a hard time because of the range damage. I guess an Assassination Rogue, Shadow Step being the only mobility cooldown, makes you a pretty easy target out in the open. Lucky Mage is going to go try to for some big damage. It's going to be a Smoke Bomb coming down for Zekiel off the bat. Trying to rotate the defensive, trying not to Shadow Step quite yet. Just going to sprint up to Lucky, who's going to get some slows up and running. Arcane Missile is going to go for maybe back-to-back leaps back and forth. He's going to blink away with Arcane Blast. Shadow Step coming out for Zekiel. And that's going to be Lucky Mage at an advantage. He can blink anywhere he wants to, as long as he keeps Zekiel slowed. Zekiel's just throwing knives in there as much as he can. Cloak of Shadow's coming down. Lucky Mage is going to blink away out of that. I think he went for an invis actually. Yeah, he did go for a short invis for a moment. Full stun coming out onto Lucky. Going to eat that damage. Zekiel is not going to go for a big Vendetta quite yet. No big Vendetta play. Saving that Vendetta for now. I guess waiting for Lucky Mage to maybe get an Ice Block going. There's going to be more blinks for Lucky Mage. Blind coming down. I don't think Zekiel is going to be able to catch himself a full reset with those images. So he might just have to go for maybe a full stun. It's going to go for a full stun onto Lucky Mage, trying to wear him out with the dots. It's going to be big tempo for Lucky. He's going to be able to recover. Zekiel is going to go for a Vanish. The dot is still on him. Going to be able to open him with Cheap Shot. Needs to get a Garrote in there though. Long Garrote. Trying to get the damage up and running onto Lucky. Arcane Missiles are coming out. That's going to be Arcane Missiles as he's being able to port around him back and forth. Lucky Mage is getting a lot of damage onto Zekiel. Zekiel has nothing left. Lucky is still holding on to big defensives if ever needs to. Evasion coming down. That's going to be Vendetta coming down. Lucky Mage might need to Ice Block this. It's going to Ice Block low health though. That's really bad. Zekiel has him in such a bad spot. Does he have a Shadow Step throwing knives coming down? Trying to get some instant cast in there. And does take out... Oh my god, he took out the Rogue at the very last moment. Next up is going to be Sephimon. Lucky Mage is going to get out of that stun. Trying to go for an invis to get a defensive rolling. Used to get out of that temporal coming down, but looks like Sephimon is just going to get so much pressure on early. Lucky Mage didn't even get to be lucky in the opener. There's going to be free arrest for Tips going up next. Trying to get dots up. Trying to go for Vampiric Touch onto the DH. Going to be a Fear. Check it out of the DH off the bat. Going to go for Shadow Mend. That's going to be Sephimon. Get him back in there with his resources rolling. Vampiric Touch is going to be coming down for rest for Tips. Going to get a Siphon up and running too. With a Mindbender as well. It's going to be a lot of dot damage from a distance. All channel damage. Rest for Tips is going to go for a big play right now. Big Void Form right now. Vampiric Embrace coming down. Is going to get interrupted for it. Stun coming down right afterwards. Is he going to go for a defensive play? Maybe a stun? Does he have a stun to Sephimon? Going to go for Shadow Man since the Demon Hunter doesn't have any way to interrupt it. Going to re-dot him right now. Mind Blast to follow. Gonna get him into a stun. Can you eliminate him right now though? Can you get him into the execute mechanic though? Execute him. Maybe. Making sure to have Power Word Shields up and running. Is going to get interrupted onto Shadow of the Bat. That's going to be Sephimon sitting in darkness. Rest of Tips is getting a few instant casts with a Death Pact though. Might have to go for a Disperse though. Barely has any health left. The Demon Hunter is still healing a little by little. Barely any health for either one of those. Could be anyone's game. And Rest of Tips actually decides he needs to go for a Disperse, as his health is just in the worst possible state. Gonna get a few Shadow Mends, but at least he was able to survive that one. Elfrost coming in with a Blizzard. Gonna get it silenced off the bat. Trinkets out of it to interrupt a Rest for Tips. There's gonna be big damage coming down. Big Shadow Procs coming in. Ebon Bolt to follow. Rest of Tips is taking a lot of damage right now. Shadow Men's coming out since there's no way for Elfrost to eliminate him in terms of Shadow Cast. Stun coming down so Rest for Tips can get dots up onto the Mage. Big Temple coming out. Rest for Tips taking still a lot of damage from all the pets. There's going to be siphoned down onto Easy Frost, who's going to take him out. Or Elfrost. Rest for Tips still has a fair amount of health going out. Has Vampiric Embrace available so he can still heal from the dots. Needs to get the damage rolling. Mindbender is not able to connect onto Elfrost. Needs to go for big heals. Going to go for a Fear onto Elfrost as comments hit him down. Needs to go for Shadow Men's. Might get interrupted right here. Mind Blast is coming out onto Elfrost though. Ice Block coming down. It's easy for Rest for Tips. Needs to go for heals right now. Shadow Men's are coming out. Trying not to get interrupted. Does he have a silence or anything for the Mage? Is going to go for a Blur right now. Actually going to go for a Fade so he can fade a little bit of damage. Shadow Men's are coming out. Is going to snag one Shadow Man. Not putting up Absorb himself because he knows that the Mage is going to steal it. Mage is going to get up close. Stun coming out right now. Shadow Men's coming in. So he continues to stay defensive right now. Siphon coming in. That's going to be big procs for Rest for Tips. Alfrost continuing to pummel damage into this guy. 1% dampening coming in. Is that for easy rest for tips? Doesn't have a lot of health left. Maybe one more Shadow Proc and that'll be it. Disperse coming down for res right now. Trying to outlive the Frost Mage. Going to be a lot of healing with that Disperse. Gonna go for a big Void Form right now. There's going to be huge Ray of Frost. Silence coming down. Big Void Form coming in. That's going to be Ice Block coming out for Elfrost. Gonna come out of there. Freezing Trap coming. Oh, Freezing Frostbolt coming out. Gonna be a Temporal coming in for the Mage. Interrupt onto Res for tips. Looks like Res has no way to deal damage or heal himself with Shadowmans. Might go for Shadowmans right now. Actually gonna go for a Greater Fade so he can get away and to sprint away behind the pillar. Gonna go for Shadowmans right now. Needs to reheal. Elfrost still has a fair amount of health left on him. Still has a massive absorb that's not getting purged ever. If Rest for Tips will start purging his absorb, then that would be actually kind of nice. Siphon coming down. That's going to be a big burst combo for Elfrost again onto Rest for Tips. Trying to keep running after him. Big combo. Doesn't drop him onto Shadow. Not going to be able to get any kind of heal or damage going out. The damage is up there right now doing damage. Silence coming in. Mind Blast to follow. Rest for Tips barely has any health. Might want to go for a big heal. Is going to go for Vampiric Brace with Insanity. He needs to start doing damage to whatever and anything he can. Shadowmancer coming out is able to heal a lot of this damage right now. Maintaining his health at the very least. Mind Blaster coming out, I think, on one of the images even. So he can maintain healing. Greater Fade coming in. That's going to be Elfrost trying to get himself another burn combo proc going in. Trying to get another burst combo with a Shatter. Gonna go for a big Comet Storm. Shadowman's coming out, getting interrupted. He's gonna land that Shadowman's off. Stun coming in onto Elfrost. Mind Blast coming out for Rest for Tips. Another Insanity coming out for him. Into Disperse. He's actually able to get another Disperse. Insanity is actually not draining. He could go out there, go for some damage. Shadowman's coming out. As long as he doesn't get interrupted, he should be okay. Getting frozen while his Insanity is rolling. And Elfrost is the one who needs to play defensive. That's gonna be Silence coming out. It's gonna be executed by Rest for Tips. A Shadow Priest making some plays. He didn't have to go Cephon, I guess. Oh, now he has to go against Pure Nature, though. That's going to be really bad. He's going to get himself an Absorb running. Not going to be able to get a dot rolling onto Pure Nature at all, though. This is going to be a really tough duel, man. I don't think a Shadow Priest can beat him, dude. If you beat Pure Nature, I'll be impressed. And a goddamn half. Trying to get a Vampiric Touch up and running right now. Mind Flays are going out. Pure Nature is going to bail out of there after getting dots onto our Rest for Tips. Rest for Tips basically just needs to make sure he doesn't get dotted to begin with. He's going to get a Mind Bender up and running onto Rest for Tips. Going to go with big Insanity play. Does take a good chunk out of the Druid's health. Pure Nature is actually going to go for some big damage himself as well. Going to be Trinket for Trinket right now for both of these guys. Pure Nature has big damage going out, but Rest for Tips is just not taking any damage. And Pure Nature's health is going down little by little. Hasn't burned a wall. Hasn't burned a big heal yet. Is going to get a Mind Flare right as Pure Nature goes behind the corner. And as for Tips, might actually just want to engage in there out in the open. Pure Nature is not going to have a Trinket for a bit. So that's going to be one advantage for our Rest for Tips. One advantage. Does get a Siphon up and running. Siphon can't quite connect. Now it's connecting. They're going to do some damage. And Rest for Tips wants to get him out next to Siphon. So at least Siphon is doing some damage. That's percentage damage. Going to go for a Regrowth again. Rest for Tips needs to get in there. He's going to go for a big Fear Spam. No, going to get redots up onto the Feral. The Feral is going to get out in the open. That's going to be a Rest for Tips. Going to go for a big setup with big Insanity. Trying to get a dot up and running with a big touch. Pure Nature, I think, wants to go for an interrupt. Is he going to have one? Stun coming on to Pure Nature. Rest for Tips has a lot of damage right now. While Insanity is available, dropping the Druid down to about half health. That's going to be a... Mindbender coming out right afterwards. Silence coming on to Pure Nature, so maybe Pure Nature won't be able to get any heals. As Pure Nature trying to retreat, doesn't have the Silence, not letting him heal. That's gonna be Siphon reducing the health. Oh my god! He actually obliterated the Feral without Siphon, as the guy's gonna go for regrowth. No wall burn out of Pure Nature. Thought, you know what, Shadow Priest, I don't need to burn walls. I don't need to burn walls. I'll burn some bridges, but not walls. Bash coming in onto Rest for Tips, interfere onto Procs though. And you know that Pure Nature does use walls. He just decides, you know what, that's not enough damage, it's not gonna use wall. He uses walls in other duels. That's gonna be an interrupt onto Rest for Tips. As he is now a formidable foe, and Procs is gonna continue pressuring him down. That's gonna be a stun coming out for Rez. Gonna go for a Vampiric Embrace. 28% dampening is up right now. Gonna go for Mind Flays. Big Insanity coming down. Going to do some damage to Prox a little bit, as Prox is going to shift out, get himself some heals. Rest for Tips is going to continue going for Shadowmans as the dots are on Prox. He has Insanity rolling right now. It's going to be Mindbender coming out. Rest for Tips is going to be able to get a lot of value. Siphon getting killed out by Prox, as Siphon getting hit with a Silence though. That's what Jib's trying to continue going offensive. Gonna go for another, oh, insanity. Prox is making sure to be playing smart. Gonna go wall, bear form, big heal. Rest for Jibs is gonna go for another heal right afterwards though. Can go for a lot of CC onto Prox. Prox hasn't triggered anything. Gonna be an interrupt onto Rest for Tibbs though. Gonna be able to get himself a powered shield up and running. Tricky coming down as he gets hit with a bash. Fear coming down onto Prox. Vampiric Touch reestablished into Mind Flay to follow. Stun coming on to Prox. Tricky's out of it immediately. Still's holding onto one wall. Rest for Tibbs is gonna get himself a one big disperse up and running. And Prox is gonna go behind the pillar and gonna get himself a lot of his health back. Rest for Tibbs is now at a time where he just needs to go for some damage. Prox is gonna go for a reopener setup. Gonna get a Siphon up and running. Silence onto Prox. Prox is gonna kill the Siphon. Looks like Rest for Tibbs barely has any health available. He's gonna go for Insanity. Played out a really good game though. Played out an exceptionally good game. Who's up next? It's either Nzoku or Zakati. One of you guys is up next. Come on. Where's the Prox? Come on. Looks like it is going to be Nzoku. And Nzoku is going to go next. Versus Zakata, dude, though. I mean, versus Prox. That's rough, man. Hey, man, is this EU NA? This is EU, dude. Shadowpraise seems crazy right now. It's pretty good, actually. Shadowpraise is awesome if you know how to play it. It has a very unpredictable, like, sneaky damage, man. His damage is like a minion rogue. That's basically your damage. You know how you have a mindbender? That's basically like a minion rogue, and you just don't expect damage out of him. Enzo is trying to go for a big setup onto Prox, but the bleeds are just chunking health out of him right now. Those bleeds are just destroying him little by little, and that's gonna be a big old mean bite out of Prox right now. Gonna hang out next to that frozen orb, because that frozen orb does nothing compared to the damage that Prox can put out with just bleeds alone to Nzoku. Enzo is going to go for a temporal. Prox is going to wait it out for a second and going to go for big damage. Not going to get rooted. Actually, try to go for an interrupt onto Polymorph. Not going to land one. Bash coming in. And Enzo is going to go for Ice Block. And Prox is just going to stay in there. 42% dampening. He's going to stand next to the mage. Going to get frozen power shifting out of it. Enzo is going to want to go for an Invis. Not going to land one as Prox is going to, I guess, have a Moonfire available. And Enzo trying to go for some big damage, trying to get a slow into Prox. Needs to cast though, needs to cast some spells in order to get some big damage out. But not going to be able to really. Going to blink back in. Just going to AFK a bit in the back. Probably going to go for some food. One hit on Siphon to deny though. Yeah, one hit on Siphon, but like, that's what makes the play, you know what I mean? Enzo is trying to get some damage going, but Prox is just going to eliminate him right after. And next up it's going to be Zakati. Waiting out until the slow. Actually, waiting out for Prox, I guess, to get a full setup. They'll walk into each other. On a duel, boys. On a duel. Let's go. Demon is fun, but they're not that fun. Because they're not completely OP no more. I do agree, Sneaky Ninja. How you doing, my man? They have to be on EU servers. EU servers for this today? Yeah, man. I do have alts. Prox, if you want to play any alts, you're more than welcome to, man. The Higher Panda, how you doing, my man? What kind of fun you play this, Dal? I don't actually have a playlist that's live. I just listen to uncopyrighted music, so think NCS or Bass Rebels. Because it goes on stream just fine. Bro, I've been grinding for everything for 2 weeks. Sorry to hear that, Tricold. Sorry to hear that. I'll read in a little bit. Going to be an opener by Prox onto Zakati, though. Zakati is going to be sitting in the room. There's no LOS here. Both of these guys are just stuck with each other. You are stuck in a cage with an animal, Zakati. With an animal. Are you going to be able to live it? There's going to be stun to Prox. Chickens out of immediately. It's going to be second stun by Zakati's pet. As Zakati's going to go for a Thorns, trying to get out of the room immediately. Zakati's just going to continue the chase. Barefoot coming out with a big kill for Prox. Necrotic is stacked up pretty high. 53% dampening, though. So Prox needs to go for some massive heals immediately. Is he going to go for heals? Going to go for a restun onto Zakati. Reapplying all these dots. Going to get a root onto Zakati. Maybe that root will give enough time in order to get himself a reset. Going to pre-wall a lot of the damage from the pet and the dot, actually. Actually going to burn a wall. Zakati is going to keep burning his damage onto him, though. Keep chasing after the Feral. Prox doesn't have a lot of places where he can find some refuge with the LOS. Stun coming on to Zakati. Going to get out of it with Lichborn and Grip. Thorns are available for Prox. Maybe he can get a slow into Zakati, but Zakati just continues to pummel damage. Death Strikes are coming out. Prox just has Daz sticking down on him, and he's going to go down. That was towards the end with no dampening, no nothing, no pillars, or high dampening, no healing. I want to see that mage, Elfrost. I want to see the other mage too. I want to see that priest again in the game. I want to see him play again. I want to see him play again. I want to see marksman hunters. I want to see sub rogues. I want to see priests, elder shamans, enhancement shamans. I want to see an arms warrior try his hand. I want to see the guys we don't ever get to see, man. That's what I want to see, chat. I must put a button to wall. It's all good, my man. It's all good. The damage did sneak up on you. He did get a burst combo like, whoa, out of nowhere. Alliance group ready? Alright, we got Foggy. We're gonna have him as a group. Prox or Zakati needs to get some new people, man. Whichever one gets a group up first. Prox or Zakati. Because I got dead here, man. BFA EU 60 something, right? Is the Robo still good? Zeke, it is. Dalaran the Rommel Emperor demand the gladiators to fight. You know it, Dean. You fucking know it, dude. I am demanding. This is content, dude. Content, boys. Let's go. I'm joking. Well, partially because this is going on my channel and I'm able to put food on my plate, which I'm infinitely grateful for you guys. But also just for the sake of fun, dude. Some of these videos are fun to watch. Not all of them, though. I've been grounded for 2 weeks. I got my phone back 1 hour ago. I'm gonna watch this. Alright, Tricol. Sounds good, man. What'd you do to get grounded, though? Arms Warrior Kappa? Dude, I want to see a good arms, man. I want to see a good arms warrior. Perfect. Everyone else in the group hasn't played before? Alright, cool. Alliance group ready to go? Foggy, Zikari, 5. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Did I save that one? I did. I remember saving it. I remember saving that one. Because my grades were 70 is not higher. That was what, a C? 70 is like a C, right? I don't know what kind of system you guys use in EU. Back in Russia, we used a system where it was between 1 and 5. 1 was bad, 5 was good. In the US, it's A, B, C, D, and F. No E, though. I don't know why no E. Oh, yeah, because he's a fucking meme. Logs dead in BFA. Dude, I want to see Warlock. Dude, no Warlocks are good. I want to see a Demonology Warlock. I want to see a Destruction Warlock, dude. Demo can work, though. Demo can work. I'll log on an ult to make a group. Sounds good, Prox. I'm in Texas? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I was thinking you were EU for some reason. I have no idea why. Alright, boys. Good luck and have fun as always. Buffs are okay. We got rest for tips. Back. Oh, no. We got Charge X. Deadar. Oh, I like your Traveler, by the way. El Patron. El Patron. 14 and Proper Haze versus our rest for tips. Lucky Mage. Oh, Pony Tricks. Skyfall. And Zakati. Zakati's gonna go up first. What? Oh no, wait, they're still trying to figure out who's gonna go first. It's gonna be Purple Haze off the bat. Look it up. He's like, who's got it, man? Who's got it? El Patron tried to figure out whether he's gonna go first. It looks like it's gonna be Lucky Mage versus Purple Haze. We got ourselves a duel, boys. I think they figured it out. Yep, gonna go for an Invis. Purple Haze is gonna give him some time before gonna go for Eyes. He's using Eyes, but he's like right there. He's like, hello. Hello, by the way. Freeze coming out onto Purple Haze. Lucky Mage actually doesn't have line of sight of him. He's waiting out. He's like, gonna get line of sight? Gonna get a line of sight? Polymorph's trying to come out. Not gonna land, actually. Is gonna try to interrupt it. I think he actually interrupted himself. That's gonna be a stunt. What the fuck, El Patron? What are you doing? Hello? What are you doing? Come on, boys. You guys are EU. You're supposed to be better than that. That's some NA plays right there. What the fuck was that? That was literally an NA play. Well, now it's awkward. Just let Lucky Mage go second. Next person, let Lucky Mage go second. Because he just used an ice block, dude. Just let him wait for some cooldowns. Next person for the Horde group, Lucky Mage just swap number 1, number 2 together. Simple as that. It looks like it is going to be Zakati. I guess Zakati was supposed to go 5th. He is dancing out there. Yeah, El Patron, I have no idea what was that, dude. I have no idea. Alliance players, NA move, dude. This is an NA play, dude. I was an NA BlizzCon play. 100%. Is it? El Patron, you gotta figure out whether it's you or not. It's gonna be Purple Haze versus Zakati. Off the bat, Zakati's gonna get his pet all beefed up. Gonna go for big damage. That's gonna be Purple Haze disengaging for quite a moment just to wait this out a little bit. Just waiting out cooldowns from Zakati. Zakati is trying to get the slows up and running. Purple Haze is going to go up in there, get it gripped up, right back in there. That's going to be stunned to Zakati. Going to get Lichborn out of that. Should come out for Purple Haze. Going to go into meta while Blur is up and running. Actually going to bail the hell out away from Zakati for a little bit. And it's going to get back in there once he has a little bit of cooldowns. Once we waited out for a few abilities. And it's going to be a big army of the dead attacking him. But Purple Haze is going to get a lot of value out of them with a lot of damage. I-Beam coming out. Zakati is going to get him into an interrupt. Lichborn coming out for Zakati, so he can reduce a lot of the damage he's taking right now. Still taking a bit of damage. Purple Haze is healing through the leech with a demon form and demonology, or I guess the demon form itself. Zakati is trying to go for some heals right now. Trying to go for maybe death strikes. Might have to burn right now his death pack. Stun coming in. Does he have a trinket? Does he have any way out of it? Is going to spam for death pack probably? No, not spamming death pack. Darkness coming down for Purple Haze. And Zakati is going to go death pack right now. And Purple Haze has the advantage. Actually getting stunned up in the air. Zakati actually had to grip him down because he actually couldn't reach him. Purple Haze is going to go for a Blade Dance into an interrupt on Zakati. The silence coming out. Oh no, Zakati actually goes down to Purple Haze. He actually just bled him through. Actually DPS'd him out. Next up is going to be Lucky Mage. I had to wait for a few of his cooldowns. It's going to be an honor duel. Lucky Mage, thank you for being a good sport. I'm glad we got this all figured out, man, because I wanted Lucky Mage to get an honor proper duel, dude. Honor proper duel. This Demon Hunter right now, though. Purple Haze, dude. He's like the only Demon Hunter that comes to these duels and impresses me out of the few Demon Hunters that show up. You can count the Demon Hunters in one hand. Next time somebody tells you they're a popular class, they are. Just not a lot of people play them seriously, I guess. They're more casual. Stun coming down into Lucky Mage off the bat. I-Beam coming out to get the Metamorphosis going into a Blade Dance. Stun coming in again, just back-to-back stuns. There's going to be a big kill coming down for Purple. No, big kill for Lucky Mage. This Purple goes up in the air. And Lucky Mage is going to bail out of there, wait it out. Just waiting it. I think I understand why Lucky Mage is going for AoE. He's trying to burn mana so he can get a proc for Arcane Missiles. That's what he's doing. They're trying to figure out, like, why is he doing that? He's just trying to get a proc for Arcane Missiles. He's going to get a slow and a dot into Purple Haze rolling. Stun coming out as he's trying to get some damage. Shrink coming out for Lucky Mage. Going to get an interrupt from Purple Haze. Arcane Missiles coming out. That's going to be immunity out of Purple Haze. He's like, I'm kind of out in the open here. Gonna charge right after Lucky Mage if he can. Trying to get some slows rolling, but the slow for the Mage is too strong. And Lucky Mage just continues to keep him slow with Arcane Barrages, man. That Arcane Barrage keeps him slowed and keeps Lucky Mage moving. He's moving so fast. He's literally running circles around him. And Purple Haze is gonna bail behind the pillar. You're gonna come out in the open. Lucky Mage just has him out there right now. In prison coming out so that Purple Haze might be able to connect. During their imprisonment, he's going to get a stun with a double backloop, double stun coming in. Blade Dance to follow. Actually, he's able to combo wombo onto Lucky, who's going to pop Invis for 60% damage reduction. Temporal is coming out right afterwards. Is Purple Haze going to be able to steal it? No, it doesn't look like it. Lucky is trying to get himself an Arcane Missiles proc. Well, waiting out for this guy. Short Invis. Actually, the Polymorph somehow broke onto Purple. No idea how that happened, but it broke immediately. Lucky is making sure to get himself a setup. Sun coming out into another I-Beam, into another Blade Dance by Purple Haze. Big setup every time he has one of those going. Huge setup. Lucky Mage is going to go for big damage. Going to get a few insta-casts into Purple. And Purple is going to get out there trying to, again, play Arcane Barrage, trying to keep him out in the open. Keep him slow rolling. Lucky Mage has a lot of cooldowns available. Couldn't quite sync a lot of those insta-casts back to back. Purple Haze still has a fair amount of health though. Gonna go up in the air. Let's go with Purple Haze getting some rain down from above, while Lucky Mage is going to go for a lot of setup going. That's going to be a big temporal. That's going to be stunned as he comes out. Lucky Mage is going to bail out of there immediately, though, with a Tracial. Going to port back as Purple Haze gets in there. Purple Haze is actually playing this out so well. Hasn't lost too much health. That's actually really well played. Lucky Mage continues just to keep him slow with the barrages, man. Because every time Purple Haze can get a setup going with a meta, he's going to get a little bit of leech out of that. That's going to be Lucky Mage trying to go for some setup going. Trying to go for an instant guys. Still kiting him around boxes. 8% dampening as this duel is coming in. Does send out an Arcane Orb. It did go flying in another direction. Stun coming in into an I-Beam. Actually, Ice Blocks out of it. Purple Haze just gonna wait it out. I guess Lucky's out of cooldowns maybe or something. You felt like maybe that using that would be a better option. Gonna go for Arcane Missiles. Get interrupted on Arcane. Gonna get a freeze into Purple Haze though. Lucky Mage is finally gonna be able to get some distance. Arcane Missiles are coming out back to back maybe. Trying to go for procs. Is going to go for an Arcane Barrage. Trying to wait out for his mana. I guess he's trying to get the big Arcane Missile procs back to back. Otherwise, it's way too mana inefficient. Stun coming in again onto the mage. I-beam, blade dance to follow. It's going to break through his shield. Going to chunk into his health a little bit. Second stun coming out right now. Lucky Mage is going to go for full invis to reduce the damage as he's blinking away. Going to get a few insta casts into Purple Haze, but Purple Haze is still doing just fine. Another blink, but that's going to be an imprison as Purple Haze is able to connect, just running over to him. And Lucky Mage is back to the kiting strat as Purple Haze is trying to use all his mobility to get back to him. Going to go up in the air. But Lucky Mage actually is going to take a few pot shots from the sky. Going to be able to get himself a temporal rolling though at 50% dampen and still able to recover some health. But Purple Haze is basically just trying to whittle him down over time. Short invis coming out for Lucky though. Actually lands on invis. Gonna get a slow or a spell steal chink coming out. Gonna go for a little bit of a cast into purple. Doesn't want to get interrupted though. Really doesn't want to get interrupted. Trying to keep the distance though. Okay, barrage maybe to come out from this. Okay, missile coming out. Again, doesn't want to get interrupted really badly at all. Purple Haze has Metamorphosis back up and running. So Lucky's just running, man. Lucky Mage, more like running mage, just running out away from the guy. Trying to get interrupted. Actually forced out an interrupt out of Purple Haze. So got juked. Trying to go for some Arcane Blast. Gonna go for a massive heal. Purple Haze is as blur available. Gonna go for a stun. Lucky Mage might be going down here right now, actually. Waited out the game. Waited out a little bit too long with Purple Haze. Should have probably went for a big setup. Maybe he's not out of the game quite yet, though. Barely has any health, but he's still running for it, man. He's still able to get away from Purple Haze. He's able to get away from the guy. Purple Haze hasn't finished him off quite yet. Lucky Mage is able to heal a little bit. That's going to be a stun coming down into an I-beam to follow. Lucky Mage is going to be able to get him into a root. Absorb coming out again. Maybe Lucky Mage is using instacast spells because he has an Azeroth trait where he heals every time he uses an instacast spell. Maybe that's why. I think he is. Big Evocation coming down since he has barely no mana. Stun coming in again. Can you get out of it? It's going to get a temporal rolling before Purple Haze can get the big setup. It's actually going to be able to get some damage into that temporal. Temporal is going to get some healing back. Arcane Missiles are coming out for Lucky Mage. Going to get a Arcane Barrage in there again. I've been coming out. Going to blink out of that damage. Doesn't want to take any hits from it. Purple Haze is so done with this mage. He's like, stop running from me. Stop hiding from me. I got so many procs and setups. Actually going to go for an invulnerability. Lucky Mage is going to regen some health back there. Is going to get a reslow into Purple Haze again. That's where Lucky Mage is running around Arcane. What is that? Arcane Exploding. He's regenerating health just very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. He is regenerating health. You actually can see his health go up every time he uses it. Stun coming in. Let's go to Purple Haze trying to get our setup going. That's another temporal available for Lucky Mage. Can Purple Haze maybe yoink that? It is going to be a temporal that's going to get him a lot of re-healing. So Lucky Mage, this was really good. So now he can use his own mobility for offensive pressure. Lucky Mage trying to get a setup going. It's going to be up in the air for Purple Haze. Lucky Mage decided he doesn't want to go for big damage. Not going to go for a big setup. Wants to go for a more insta cast where you can just keep rebuilding his health over time. Going to go for an invis. Polymorph coming down onto purple. Purple is actually breaks out of it immediately somehow. Not sure exactly how it happened, but it's going to be another stun I-beam combo to follow. And Purple actually was able to backflip exactly to where Lucky Mage was. Might be able to take him out right now. Lucky Mage continuing to run. Continuing to heal little by little. Still not out of this game completely. The Imprison coming down. That's going to be Purple Haze trying to get the damage in. Another Temporal coming down to keep Lucky Mage alive. Temporal does get him a little bit of the healing. That's going to be getting caught out in the open. Another ice block to cool the situation. Purple Haze is just so tired of it, man. He's done. He's done. Polymorph coming down as Purple Haze still trying to chase after this mage. How does he break out of the blind? But Polymorph, by the way. Lucky Mage definitely, I think, is hitting him or something, right? He has to be hitting him with something. I think he is hitting him with something. Just continuing to run away. How are you still alive? Lucky Mage, how are you still alive? Literally, his name is why he's still alive. Temporal, another coming down. It is going to be Purple Haze dropping through a little bit of that absorb shield. Lucky Mage is going to get some healing out of him. 39% dampening is going to lure him out. God damn! Purple is just like, oh, I'm so done. But Purple basically has every cooldown available against this rogue now. Is actually going to find this rogue out with Blade Rush. Who is this rogue? It's going to be Deadar. No, it's not Deadar. It's Ponytrix. Is it playing Outlaw? He's playing Outlaw, I think. It looks like. Unless, no, Subtlety. Subtlety. Going to get stunned up. I-beam to follow. Going Maybe we'll play dance afterwards. Blur coming down for Purple Haze pretty early on as he doesn't have a trinket. That's going to be a blind for Pony Tricks. Pony Tricks, if you have a big setup, you can actually eliminate him right now. Pony Tricks playing subtlety. I like his Mog setup. I like that weapon, by the way. I really like it. Really like it. I'm sorry ready for Diablo 3 today, my chicks. I'm sorry I couldn't join you for that, man. I tried to give it a shot. It just was so confusing. It's just, I couldn't get any kind of plan going, man. I can log on Diablo. It'll probably won't give me an ability to like join any kind of seasons, though. I highly doubt I can do anything about it. Stun coming out onto Purple Haze. Pony Tricks trying to go for big setup. Cheap shot again, and maybe another cheap shot to follow. No, gonna get hit with a short stun, and Pony Tricks has no trinket available for this for a bit. Purple Haze has the advantage right now. Gonna catch him in prison. Purple Haze is gonna blur out of there for a second. Gonna engage with the Metamorphosis. Pony Tricks is gonna vanish out of there, but he's right on top of the Rogue. Actually lands a sap. How do you land a sap when you just hit him? You just blade rush over top of this Rogue and he still saps you. How did Pony Tricks do that? How do you do that? I don't understand. Hello, chat? Probably is like, I know I hit him. I know I hit him. Does see him. Does hit him out. Stun coming in. It's going to be Purple Haze. The stun might actually be able to eliminate Pony Tricks right now. Trying to I-beam over there. It's going to be full kidney shot coming down to Purple Haze. Can Pony Tricks turn this around with back-to-back cheap shots? Not going to be able to, so he's going to bail out of there. Smoke bomb coming down. Needs to get away. Let's see what blind. Does he have anything? Evasion? Nothing. The Pony Tricks has nothing. Maybe he can get a heal going, but that's really about it. That's how we feint up and running, and Pony Tricks is going to get stunned up. It looks like he's going to be taken down by Purple Haze. Purple Haze just eliminated everybody, man. So far, he is 3 for 3. IRS for tips is up next, though. Gonna give him the honor duel. Very honorable. Check out the season starts at 8. Check us out. Season starts at 8. Okay, sounds good. What's up, DC? How you doing, my man? Been a while, dude. What's up with healing of a Demon Hunter? Zeke? I don't know, man. Maybe Purple Haze went for like a big setup. It might have actually, man. It might have actually went for a big setup with like Azeroth veins and such. Could have. Behold, my Demon Hunter. I like it. Wait, is that you, Muhammad? Are you Purple Haze? Okay, nutty, that's you, dude. He is healing like a god, though. He's healing for a ton. He must have had like Azeroth veins or something, dude. Must be. It's going to be him versus Res for tips. Fear coming down into DH. Vampiric Touch is going to be established for Res. Needs to get the dots up and running. Gonna get a Siphon up and running. Purple Haze is actually going to immunity this thing. Bail the hell out of there with a Mindbender hitting it for a bit. Purple Haze is going to wait out until he has resources. Get the stun up and running. Gonna run out. Stun log. Burst combo into Res for tips. And then bail out of there. He doesn't need to constantly engage with him. He just needs a bit of burst from time to time. Stun coming down. Res is going to trick it out of it. It's going to be a short stun again, and Purple actually is taking a bit of damage. Stun coming out, chickens out of it, and that's going to be I-Beam. Res is actually getting interrupted onto their I-Beam. That's a lot of Chaos Blade damage. Annihilations are coming out, trying to get a VT up and running. Does for tips have anything? It's going to go for big damage with Insanity. Silence coming down. The only heal available for him is a Vampiric Embrace, so whatever damage he's able to put out is going to heal him at 61% dampening. That's actually a solid heal, too. And continue to get the damage in. Can he get the Execute in there? Siphon coming down. Purple Hands could be going down. That's Execute mechanic, and Res for tip actually survived the damage that the Demon Hunter with all the heals can put out. And on Patreon is up next versus Res for tips. Res for tips basically used most of his cooldowns just now, trying to MC the DK off. He tricking it right as he got him seat off the ledge. El Patron, no. I love his spirit though, man. I love his Patron spirit. He's still been chipper about it. Look at him, still running in there. It's gonna be stunned for Res for tips as he gets himself a Apocalypse rolling. That's gonna be a Mind Blast. Silence coming out, so no way to interrupt for Res for tips. Res for tips can actually get a lot of value out of this. Gonna go for Mind Blast. That's gonna be Mindbender coming out. Res for tips barely has any health though. Might want to go for Disperse. Is gonna disperse at 66% dampening as the Apocalypse actually obliterates himself. The pest just exploded, and Patron has barely any health. AMS is the only thing available for him to maybe keep him alive. That's gonna be Siphon taking out percentage damage on him though. And he's going to go for some heals. Deader is going to get in there with a full stun. Trips is going to bail out of there. He's going to go for Greater. Going to go for some CC. Trying to get a Mind Control into the Rogue. Going to get interrupted on it, though. And Tips is going to go down. Deader didn't even give him a chance. Going to get a Vanish Shot, but Skyfall is not going to let that happen. Going to trick it out of that and gouge him immediately. Stun coming out of Skyfall. Trickets coming out of Skyfall right now. The parry coming in for Deadar. Deadar's going to go for a big killing spree. Didn't throw himself or anything. Actually dropping Skyfall to like no health. Oh my god. And it's gonna get a reset. Skyfall is done! Deader just obliterated a Feral! How would you obliterate a Feral? I need some tips from you, my dude. Cloak of Shadows coming out for Deader. Skyfall jumping into Bear form, but no heal available, 72% dampening. And Deader's just gonna get himself a bit of a proc available. Gonna get himself a reroll. Not the best damage ball, but he actually just obliterated him. And everybody rushed him at the end. Everybody rushed him. Deader just got him low. Grapple hook. Fortune came in. Charge X came in. All of them wanted at least a chance to just hit somebody. Everybody did damage except for Fortune. He barely did one. He participated though. That was nuts, dude. That was nuts. That Demon Hunter, dude. He's using the Azeroth, means most likely leech and chance. Gloves like 80% leech outside of meta. That is insane, my tukes. That is crazy, but that's awesome. That Shadow Priest is so fun to watch. I agree with you, Zakati. I agree. Almost ready, one more. Alright, Prox. Alright, man. We can get you versus Zakati, I guess. I want that priest, dude. I want the priest in another game. This is fun to watch, dude. This is more fun than just like running around pillars. This is what duels are about. Yeah, feeling for 200k with the Sarah's gift, by the way. Oh, is he healing him? Nothing the Feral can do. Nothing the team can really do about it. It's fine, Dad. I think it's fine. Because, like, what are you gonna do? Ask him not to? Yeah, let's change banks and back at the hospital, but in Finland, love you, brother. In Finland? What are you doing in Finland? EU healthcare, though, dude. DC, don't worry about it, my dude. I appreciate you popping in, dude. Don't even worry. Hopefully you're doing good, my man. Hopefully you're having a good fucking day, dude. Or at least some part of your day is doing good, man. Honestly. Let's see if I can tip you. DC, don't worry about it. Please don't. Take care of yourself, my man. Buy yourself something nice. That'll make me personally happy. That'll make me personally happy. Zakati, are you good to go? Prox, we're gonna queue you against whoever's next. That might be the last one of the evening. Heard of Finland, who's there? New people and kept the priest. Awesome, awesome. Hope he got dead or something. Alrighty, boys, this is gonna be probably the last duel over in EU for the day. Good luck and have fun, everybody. Alrighty. Pretty sure I saved that one. God forbid if I didn't save that one, I'm gonna be unhappy. My name's a bit weird. Just call me Ezekiel. Mohammed? What's wrong with Mohammed? That's a normal name. Dude, if you change your name in chat to Ezekiel, I'll call you Ezekiel. Because for me, names is just, I confuse the shit out of me, dude. It confuses the shit out of me. I'm weird like that. I'm sorry. So I queued MML. Switch. Lus! I got a Death Knight! Ah! That's Prox! Lus! Prox, Plus, or Prox, Lust. Yuki. I know it's UKL, but I'm gonna call him Yuki. Landrion making a comeback as a Frost Death? No, that's just two weapons in the back. Frost. And Dead. Oh my god, so many pets. Where's this? Easy for tips. I step, you tap. Nazeth going up first, trying to get out there, dude. Is that assassination? I want to say here. Sacred. Lol, what's up, fam? And Zakati. Nazeth, what are you? You have to be assassination, man. You have to be, dude. Alright, boys. Good luck and have fun. This will be the last duel. Make it a good one, boys. Give it a show. I've been looking to stream. I heard Finland. What's up, Tampa? I've never been to Finland. Isn't that like near Sweden and Norway? You check my armory yourself. Levon. Oh, Levon, if you want to drop armory in Discord, man, more than welcome to. Might be easier. So that you 100 see. Yeah, if you want to drop it into Discord, that'd be awesome, man. You guys should join the Discord, by the way. Nazeth, trying to get a sap on the pet. Gonna be a cheap shot opener into yeah, I'm pretty sure he's playing subtlety. No, he's playing assassination. He has to be. Getting dots up on the Dead. Dead is gonna get a stun onto him, and Dead is gonna be a. You look beautiful, by the way. That's a beautiful face. Local Shadow's coming down early for Nazeth, though. Gonna get some dots onto the pet as Dead is trying to get the traps up and running in the corner. Gonna get a grenade rolling. Yes, he has cooldowns available. Double grenade onto the set. Gonna get a harpoon. And right before he can get right around the corner. Vanish cheap shot coming down onto Dead. Trying to get him go road and ruptures and everything. Is he gonna go for big damage on set? Is gonna go for a big vendetta onto Dead. Dead is gonna pop himself a big defensive freezing trap to put him on ice. Manning managed to clean up all those dots, all those poisons. Now Seth has out of cooldowns as evasion is the last ability that he has left to keep him up and running. They're just gonna get a few grenades in there. Blind coming out. Can necessarily do something about this. Does have the pet to generate comm points off of. Needs to go for a concoction right now. It looks like he's actually might go down. Actually got procced by Heed My Call. He literally got procced by Heed My Call. If you saw that little lightning effect, that's Heed My Call. You do one more game, second child more going on. Maybe we can do after this one, boys. Is Diablo 3 free now? Believe it or not, no. Diablo Immortal though might be. The brand new game by Blizzard, Diablo Immortal. Whoa. What's his A accent? Mine? Or it's like Russian, but not really. There's gonna be a full kidney coming down into Dead. He's gonna trick it out of it as Asab gets an opener. Dead is actually gonna go right straight counter-offensive with a stun of his own. And gonna go for a feign death for a moment. ISAP is just gonna get all the dots rolling. He's just gonna generate calm points off of Dead. That actually triggered that kidney, so ISAP next Vendetta could have a big setup going. Dead still holding on to his turtle, still holding on to his heal. ISAP is actually trying to lure Dead out in the open. Maybe to get him to harpoon. Dead tried to harpoon just for now. ISAP is just waiting it out for a bit. That does have some cooldowns. ISAP is making sure generate calm points. Is almost running into a trap. Does he see them though? Does he see these traps? That is the question. Dead wants to run him through all these traps. Dead really wants to run him through all the traps. As ISAP is taking dot damage. Gonna get a concoction rolling. Give him out in the open. Doesn't want to be anywhere near Death's traps. Gonna eat a grenade. Eating a lot of range damage. Gonna shadow step to Dead right now. Shadow step. Not gonna land a kidney. Dead is gonna sit on right on top of his traps right now. ISAP running into one of them. Dead wants to get another one going. Has another one roll. He ran into that same trap again twice. Is that double the bleed? Are you gonna die to the bleed? Full kidney coming on to Dead. Vendetta coming in. Gonna go for a lot of damage. Clock shot is coming out right now. If he just runs back a little bit onto that freezing trap, he could do it. Tricky coming out right now. Dead could still run him to that freezing trap. Is gonna land a new freezing trap, and then Manning Bennett to follow. ISAP is like, oh, rustling my jimmies. Dead is just gonna throw more grenades out in the back, sending the pet in there. ISAP at least doesn't have to deal with Dead. It's still going to be dot damage over time. Is going to almost run into that trap again. Stun coming onto Dead as he gets a massive defensive. ISAP I think is out of cooldowns though. He's going to try to get away. This is going to be a root trap. Dead is going to harpoon right on top of it. Pouncing on the rogue. It's going to eliminate him. That is so well done. Oh, DC. Oh my god. Oh, he didn't have to. My man, I told you didn't have to. Says you love me. I love you, DC. You're a fucking beauty, my man. Can we get a hashtag DC in chat? Otherwise known as Sound. I do remember your name. Sound. You told me before you want to be called Sound. But I see DC in chat, man. Sound, appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you, my boy, dude. Hope you're doing well, my man. Hopefully you're doing well. Health-wise and everything. Давай по-русски, Мария, часов. Зардан, how you doing, my man? Здорово, здорово. Ну чё, русские здесь, да? Русские! Oh, easy for Tips. Runs in with a fear. Juking out Dead. Saying the pet flying is going to be stunned into Dead right afterwards. Getting to go a Bind Bender, Syphy, and Mind Flay trying to get the resources going. Dead is going to go for a stun, trick it out for easy, rest for Tips. Silence coming onto Dead, so he can't actually do anything. Gonna go for feign death, so he's going to put himself into a horror as he cleanses himself off of those dots. Gonna get an interrupt onto rest for Tips. And Dead wants to bail behind the pillar right now as Rez is going to go for big damage. Gonna get a channel off onto Dead. Dead actually has a bunch of dots sticking down on him. Can go for a manic bandages, but we'll see if he'll be able to. Rest for Tips is going to try to run in. Might run into trap, does run into one. Dead is waiting for those dots to fall off. Then he's going to go for manic bandage. Maybe even camo. Is going to go for a full camo. With the manic bandage way back there. Rez, I like that, man. Juked him out. He's like, oh, honor, duel, honor. Psych! That's a wrong number. 3% dampening coming in for these bad boys, though. Dead is going to get out. Rest for Tips is going to get some dots up and running, though. Going to get a stun into Dead. Dead is going to trick it out immediately. Vampiric Touch is going to come out. Going to feign death out for a moment. Rest for Tips needs to get the dots up and running ASAP. There's going to be stunned to Rest for Tips right now. Might want to go Disperse. This is the damage a lot, though. Not going to go for Dispersing quite yet. Needs to get dots onto Dead. Vampiric Touch coming out. Dead couldn't quite interrupt it. That's going to be VT up and running, which is a big damage for Rest for Tips. Going to get a Siphon. There's going to be big old damage coming out. Dead is going to kill the Siphon pet ASAP. That's going to be a freezing trap onto Rest for Tips right afterwards. Into a trap right in. Gonna go for a shield. There's gonna be Shout Immense coming out. Needs to re-dot Dead. Needs to re-dot Dead's pet too. Dead is still gonna take a little bit of dot damage. Can't quite re-heal. Many bitches are coming out as dots are off. 8% dampening. Rest of Tips trying to get in there. Trying to go for a stun, I guess. No fear. Needs to go get dots on both the pet and the Dead, I think. That's what he needs to do. Gonna go for a Vampiric Touch as well. Dead's actually gonna get out of those dots off of him for a moment. Stun coming out so you can re-dot him again. is going to land a read up. Mind Blast to follow. Mind Flay to get the resources going. Dead is going to poke out and get some grenades in there. Professor Chips is going to want to get in. Could he actually go for if he goes for a greater fade while running after Dead, he's going to take damage. Big damage coming out with a Siphon too. Dead doesn't see the Siphon. Silenced out right now. Siphon is still taking down 4% of damage. Does that have a way to deal with? Does have Turtle Shell. Is going to go to Turtle Shell, and Shadow Ments are coming out for res for Tibbs. Dead is actually taking damage over time. Actually starting to recover. His health is looking up and up. He's going to get a freezing trap onto res for Tibbs. Going to go for a Manning Bandage, maybe even a camo. Rest for Tips is giving him a run for his money. Dad, come on, stop camoing out. Oh my god, that camo. I guess Rest for Tips is going to be able to re-heal, so it's going to be heal for heal. Rest could go pick up the eye. The eye's not up yet. We are dampening. Well, the other eye is up. I guess someone picked up the first one. And Dad is going to throw a grenade there, or a trap there off the bat. Rest for Tips will still get some damage. Dad is just going to bail behind the pillar, and Rez is going to have to line him as well. Harpoon coming out, stun onto Dead. Can get a Vampiric Touch up and running. Dead has a trinket available in just a little bit. That's going to be a Siphon coming down. Going to kill the Siphon. That's going to be also a Mindbender up and running. Interrupt going out onto Rest for Tips. Going to get us dispersed if he needs to. Freezing Trap coming out. Dead's actually going to feign death to cleanse himself of all the dots. Going to go for a Manning Bandage. Stun onto Rest for Tips right afterwards. He's going to go disperse. He's going to disperse right now at 80% dampening. Going to get a lot of healing out of it. Whatever damage Dead had is not going to be it there. And Dead is actually popping defensive as well. While he's at it, trinketing out of that fear, interrupting Rest for Tips onto a Shadow Cast. VT is coming out onto the pet again. VT is coming out onto Dead. Maybe Rest for Tips can turn this around right now. Maybe he can get some big damage. Silence coming in onto Dead. Could go for a setup. Actually healing for a lot without VT. Vampiric Embrace. Dead is actually going to cleanse himself, but the dots are still in his pet. Going to get a Manning Benders up and running. Rest for Tips is going to re-dot him back up. Mind Blast to follow. Massive heals came out. And that's going to be a Siphon killed instantly. That's going to be Rest for Tips. Going to go for big insanity mode. Trying to re-dot Dead and everybody else. Going to continue getting the damage in. Dead is going to get a lot of pressure on him as well. The Rest for Tips is taking a lot of damage. But he continues to take damage to Dead. Mindbender is coming out. Trying to get a cast off. Maybe VT can come out. Does get a VT to come out. Mind Blast and Mind Flare coming out right afterwards. Not trying to get kicked or anything. Going to get frozen. Trinkets out of it. Going to go for Shadow Mins right now as Dead is running away with the dots. Actually, Dead is going to go and CC himself for a moment as Mindbender still keeps him in combat for a little bit. No, not going to happen. And Mending Bandage is going to come out of Dead. These guys are just running, dueling each other, dropping each other low, and then re-healing right afterwards. Dead's health is looking pretty bad at almost just about half health only available. Rest for Tips is going to go for a redot on the pet so you can at least get some resources up and running. Just to run after Dead. Going to run through all these traps, not just the dueling hunters, but he's still maintaining himself. This Shadow Priest right now. Dead is going to have a freezing trap camo coming out. Rest for Tips is going to have to go pick up the eye. Dead is going to be able to get himself a cam or a Manning Bandage while he's out here. Going to get lots and lots of healing. Actually crying! That's going to be a freezing trap coming in on Rez for Tips. That's going to be DR though. Dead is going to have a lot of damage out of the stun coming out onto Rez though. Rez does have Siphon if he ever needs to. Dead is going to go for a lot of range damage right now. And Rez for Tips is going to go for Greater Pyro. Actually, Greater Fade is going to dodge a lot of those abilities from Dead. Dead is going to harpoon in there. Fear coming out immediately. Going to break out of it with the Fear, with the Undead racial. Interrupted onto Shadow. Might need to spam out Disperse. Going to get a stun onto Dead. VT coming out again. VT coming out maybe on the pet. Might want to go for Disperse right now. Trying to get some damage. That's going to be Insanity for him. That's going to be a lot of damage that Dead is going to take. There's going to be Siphon coming out onto Dead. Kills the Siphon immediately. That's going to be Silence of the Dead. Rest of just trying to go for some damage, trying to just get interrupted. Dead is actually getting himself CC'd by going for a feign death. Rest of just trying to go for Vampiric Embrace. Barely anybody has any health. Dead is going to get a Turtle Shell out right now. There's going to be Shadow Ments coming out. Freezing Trap coming in though for healing for Tips. Dead still has dots on him though. Those dots are going to be taken down. Going to get a massive heal. Maybe going to wait on those dots for a Manning Bandage. Heal for Tips. Needs to go healing right now. Dead is actually going to go for food. Doesn't have any ways to deal with. He's going to go for Elfrost food. So I heal for Tips actually is doing a decent job. Needs to get Dead up and running. This is going to get the pet up dotted, and Dead is just going to get as much value out of that heal for food as much as possible. That's going to be a stun onto Rest for Tips. Let's see, I think he's still holding on to his trinket. Going to go for Greater Fate for a moment. Fear coming on to Dead. Dead is going to have a trinket for this. Going to get a re-dot, and Dead is going to get re-stunned up with a Siphon to follow. Does Rest for Tips have any damage after this? Mind Blast coming out. Dead has fair amount of health. Rest for Tips barely has any. It looks like he is going to go down as Dead is gonna slay that Shadow Priest, dude. That Shadow Priest did such a good job. He should have won. He should have won. I feel like he should have won. Oh my god. Sacred is going up next. Gotta get rooted. They're just gonna throw grenades at him. They're just gonna throw grenades in his face. Alright, Dead. You gotta win this though. 40% dampening, gonna get re-traps onto Sacred. Sacred is just gonna sit behind the pillar, just gonna re-heal. 40% dampening. Needs to win this game. That's the only one person on the Horde that hasn't even got to play so far, which is Dead. Unless Sacred can make a difference in this to give everybody else a chance. Running in there with his Grand Marshal set. Is gonna get stunned by Dead. Trinkets out of it immediately. Bubble coming out right now. Sacred just wants to all in onto Dead. Dead is just gonna bail out of there. Sacred is not going to be able to capitalize with a bubble damage. Dead could actually eliminate him right now. Hodge coming out onto Dead. Going to get a big defensive going. Sacred. Now you're going to go for big setup. Sacred needs to maximize the damage out here. Dead is going to get the freezing trap available and everything. Sacred is just going to run into it. No trick in the bubble, no nothing to get out of it. Many badges are coming out for Dead. Dead could go try to eliminate him, but the 4 Barons is going to give Sacred a chance to get himself some bops. So Dead is going to go for a trinket. Going to get some damage. Trying to harpoon at Sacred. Couldn't quite do it. Is going to get a few Mongoose bites from a distance. Is going to harpoon to engage him up and personally in melee. Going to go for some damage. Feign death coming out after that. Going to run away as the Hodge is going to be available for Sacred. Going to get a trap rolling there ahead of time. So the trap cooldown is down now. So you might be able to get back-to-back traps. It's going to be Shield of Vengeance for Sacred. Hodge coming out onto Dead. Full wings coming in for Sacred. Can you eliminate Dead? It's a lot of damage coming out right now. Dead is going to run him into a trap. After a stun though. Going to get a stun into a root trap, into a freeze trap. And Sacred just wants to get next to him. That's going to be a... and that shield pops way far away. And Dead is going to get himself a huge heal. This is why Dead is the god of hunters, man. This is why he's the godly hunter. I think the only guy that comes close to him is Boomer right now. As Dead just continued to get whatever damage he can from a distance. Ah, man. Demon Hunter depressed Arcane. Oh, yeah. I can imagine. Откуда русский знаешь? Я в России жил. The Germans are another player who exists as nervous like the Germans on the map. Last time, people underestimated Germans in the history of sashimi. We should never underestimate Germans. Oh, God. Dead is going to get a stun onto Sacred. Sacred is going to trick it out of his. Dead is going to kite him through another trap. Trying to cut him into Bop. No, Bop is not going to come out. Manic Bandage is coming out for Dead. Playing out for a long game. 55% dampening. Running Manic Bandage heal. Running Manic Bandage heal. Going to trick it out of this one though. And going to eliminate Sacred. No Bop came out of that guy. That's going to be Zakati, the last one. Last man standing. Gonna run his pet into a freezing trap. Gonna run himself into a root trap. This is where Dead I think is gonna go down. Because Zakati generally has an easier time with Dead on this. And Dead is going to go for big cooldowns. Zakati is actually going to bail out of there. Dead is going to try to get in and capitalize. And Zakati is just going to run him circles. Oh, big disengage coming in. Going to root Dead out on his cooldowns. Zakati is just waiting it out, man. He doesn't need to fight him. He doesn't need to fight him. That's what Zakati wants to turn it around. Going to go for big death strikes back to back. Dead going to get a turtle shell up and early. So Zakati can't get a big healing. Zakati just going to turn his attention onto the pet instead. Into a freezing trap though. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Look at that. Look at that animation, dude. That's an awesome animation, like a midway point. There's going to be Lichborn coming out as Zakati, though. You can chase after Dead. Does cancel out the Lichborn. Dead wants to get some big damage. AMS coming down for Zakati. Stun coming onto Dead. Can Zakati get a big damage? There's going to be big apocalypse coming out onto the Hunter. The Hunter is trying to get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of dodge. Has a big defensive rolling from his pet. Pet defensive is down. Does get a slow onto the pets. Going to go for a feign death. Zakati somehow needs to find a way to get those pets back up onto Dead. The pets are coming back, trying to hit him. There's going to be death and decay on one side, the pets on the other. There's going to be Zakati's pet actually eating the freezing trap. Zakati has barely any health. He has death back up and running. Death strikes are available. And he does go down. Dead, did he go for a 1v5? He did! This is why Dead is a god. Should we do one more, chat? Should we do one more? Hope to see you get Crush Alley again tomorrow, DC. We're going to be doing some more, man. Ну тогда лайк тебе за русские. Сам откуда или как? Перездом жил? Не, я родился в России и переехал в Америку давным-давно. Я не помню по-русски уже. Не очень хорошо. I said, boys, I'll play DH for the any song. Dude, DH is pretty damn good right now. Come on, dude. Propa Hayes is making it look good. Come on, man. I actually really want to see what Propa Hayes is running. If he is running for the duels, the Azeroth veins, man. 1v1 me and Dead for YouTube. Dad, do you want to 1v1 Zakati for you, the YouTube man? Do you want to do it? I collect my group. I'll go last and marksman. Do we want to go one? Guys, do you want to go another 5v1 or a 1v1? Zakati versus Dad. What do you guys want to do? It's up to you, boys. It's up to you. I got one more in me, and then I gotta get some food, man. Oh, which good. Sushi. Not spotting. Sorry for a little bit of roasted, boys. You guys don't understand what I'm saying, but it's all good. Good for the horror, boy. How barbaric, sticky. How barbaric. I want more look at Mage again. What's up, man? 5-5-5. You guys saying 5-5. All right, one more 5-5. Let's have Dead go mem first, mem. I also don't want to fight the Azeroth mains. Twinks! He wasn't a Twinks! Zakati, can you get one more group going? Or Prox if you got a group, man. If Prox got a group, or if Zakati still has a group, you guys are more than welcome, man. That Shadow Priest, man. I want to see more of him, dude. He's so fun to watch. Our res for tips. Look at his damage, dude. This bad boy is making sure he got the dots rolling, VTs, melee with a Mind Bender, Mind Blast whenever he can, and then it's all about Void Eruptions, really just obliterating people over time. Let me see if Prox is ready. If Prox is ready, then I'll have Prox's group go, man. Because I think, yeah, okay, cool. I'll let Prox go, man. / invite, spectator, match, Boggy. Work him Dead, he's lead. Oh, okay. So Dead is in a group, and then Zakati. Cool. I thought Prox had a different group. Tiger speak. I think I saved this one, yeah? God hope I did. God hope I did. That is always fun to watch, man. Alrighty, boys. Next one. Switch. Yo, Dead in Shadow of the Horde leader, please get a big Demon Hunter, dude. That'd be awesome. Lucky Mage Frost or my Rogue. Dala, Lucky Mage Frost or my Rogue. It's up to you, man. It's up to you, man. Either one. No Koroche to Spion Simons. Yeah, I'm a spy. Just be one. Yeah, no spy. That's what Zerdan said. It's like you're our guy on the inside. You're our spy. Oh shit, dude. Dead versus Purple. Oh, Dead versus Purple would be very cool too, man. I want to see Purple duel some of these guys. I think we want to see Zakati versus Dead, but Purple versus Dead would be awesome too, man. I think next week we'll do Purple versus Dead. Zakati though versus Dead. I think we need to get our best out of 5. Or best out of 3. Alright, boys. What do we got? Switch. Cool. We have Dead, who's going to go up first, but Marksman, MM, Elfrost, Landrion, M+, and Yuki, because his team didn't really get to play, versus Alex. IRS for tips, Purple Haze, Skyfall again, and Zakati. Skyfall didn't really get to play, so I'm fine with this. It is going to be Dead versus Rogue. Alex, are you playing Subtlety or playing Assass? I'm going to guess Assass, dude. I'm gonna guess Assass, because most self-respecting rogues play Assass. Although I can't really see his buffs, otherwise we'll be able to tell if he's Subtlety or Assass. I think if you're dueling 1-on-1, I think Assass would be the better spec, but Subtlety is fun. Definitely. What's up, Hater? How you doing, man? God, dude, I smell food. Oh, I smell food. Oh, I smell food. I want to eat. Alrighty, who's actually... Oh, is it going to be Purple instead? No, it might. I think they actually changed it. It is going to be Purple Haze off the bat. Versus Dead gets a stun onto him. That's a freezing trap sitting in the corner. Gets a double stun onto Dead. Runs into a freezing trap, though. So for Dead, this is a perfect opportunity, man. Gonna go for some big damage. Aim shot to follow. Double aim shot is going to hit Purple Haze. He's going to go for a mirror ability off the bat. That is going to get himself a big disengage offensive into a rapid fire onto Purple as he has Blur up and running. Steady shots coming out for Dead. And it's going to be another freezing trap onto Purple Haze. Aim shot to follow. Dead, can you get some big damage? Actually, somehow that aim shot didn't even go off. The Purple, he feigned death probably. Oh, he probably did Nido play. It looks like Purple Haze is going to be able to take out Dead. Dead is going to get himself a huge heal out of it, though. As Potches are coming down, going to be a turtle. Purple Haze hasn't popped the defensive quite yet. I think he Shadow Melted for a moment. And Dead is going to get himself into a camo for a moment, but actually the camo breaks immediately. Purple Haze seems to get one shot on him. There's going to be another freezing trap sitting. Runs a freezing trap, and Dead is going to go for a cry. He's just done, dude. Dead is done. Dead is done, man. He's done. He's going to lay down and die. Yeah, if you were going up against a Rogue, that would have been a different story. But going up against a, I guess Demon Hunter is a little rough. Alfrost is trying to come in next with a Blizzard down on the side. Purple Haze is going to have to deal against another mage. This time, this mage is going to have a lot of slows available. Alfrost is going to be able to engage, or Purple Haze is going to be able to engage with Alfrost. There's going to be full stun lock combo while Metamorphosis is being activated. It's going to be a Temporal coming out for Alfrost. And it looks like he's going to... He does get a heal. That Imprison doesn't stop the heal. It is not one of the Imprison that stops damage and healing. Frost is trying to get some damage onto Purple Haze with a Ray of Frost to follow as Purple gets behind the pillar. Gonna take a bit of damage with those images. The pet is running over there. Does get a Blizzard up and running on one side and a Frozen Orb on the other. Purple Haze has nowhere to go. Is gonna have to take some Frost damage regardless. Portion of damage is going into the darkness though, but he's still getting a lot of value out of it. Is gonna get a stun onto Frost into an I-beam afterwards. Trying to go for a Blade Dance, but it's going to get rooted. Frost is going to be able to take a few pot shots at the Demon Hunter for a moment. Purple Haze is kind of out in the open, getting re-rooted back to back, so this is pretty good for Frost. This needs to go for a big burst combo. Big invulnerability coming out for Purple Haze. Is trying to juke out of there, but those slows were holding him back a little bit. Purple Haze is going to go behind the pillar yet again, just waiting now, just waiting for the shield to build up for a little bit. The Azeroth shield. Invis coming out for Frost though, and Purple is going to see him. He is going to see him. Frost is going to sit out there, getting hit with a stun. It's going to be a full burst combo by Purple Haze. We did use our Vengeful Retreat for a moment to see if we can get a Blur up and running. Blur is up and running as Purple Haze just wants to get some big value damage. It's going to blink for Frost. Actually, huge shield coming out for Frost. Huge Temporal. Purple Haze couldn't quite cleanse that off. There's going to be a Polymorph. Sneaky coming out for Purple Haze. Ice Block coming in for Frost. He's going to rotate his defensives, trying to get another Polymorph onto Purple. This Purple is going to go back behind the pillar, going to get his value resources up and running. Gonna try to engage with Frost again. Stun coming in. Nope, just gonna throw a glaive at him. Trying to get an interrupt maybe. And Frost trying to shatter him down with a little bit of extra Frost damage. CC back-to-back Born Ball combo. Purple Haze is gonna bail out of there while completely slowed out though. Is gonna disengage out of it. Ray Frost coming down, and Purple Haze is gonna engage with a stun. I-beam coming out. Blade Dance to follow. Maybe another stun to follow. Frost is gonna get him rooted out in the distance. Gonna get images up and running and a tempo rolling. Purple wants to either get away or get back in. Decide to get in at Frost. He's gonna blink around him. And that's gonna be another ice block out of the Frost Mages is trying to deal with the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter's health is actually back up to basically full. I actually do wonder what kind of healing he has. Can somebody from his team show me the details or the recount or whatever of Purple Haze in terms of his healing at the end of this round? I actually would want to see it in Discord if you guys want to drop it. I do want to see what he's rolling for to figure out what his strat is. Purple Haze getting hit with a Polymorph. Frost needs to go for some heals. Trying to go Conjure Refreshment. He needs to get a Root or something on Purple. He needs to go for a Root or something. Not going to be able to get out of combat. Does land a Root. Try to blink away. Might just want to go for damage, honestly. Nope. Actually, want to go for a heal. Maybe. Mount up. Mounting up. They can get some distance. The Demon Hunter still making sure to do some damage from a while, though. Is going to pick up the eye by accident. Is going to get in a prison onto Frost, but he's going to keep him rooted out in distance. Stun coming out. Purple Haze is going to go for an I-beam. As Frost is just going to trick it out of that. And bail. If Frost can somehow get himself out of combat, he might be able to get food. But Purple Haze, with how much mobility he has, it's just not going to happen. Just not going to let this mage heal. Another root coming in. Maybe Polymorph to follow him. Frost trying to get some range, not to get interrupted. Polymorph coming down. Maybe he can go for some food. Might want to go for some food immediately. Nope, gonna mount up and run away. Can you spell what that is cooking? No. No, Stam, I don't think it's Stam. I think it's Pizza Man. And that's gonna be, oh, I-beam out of Demon Hunter. It's gonna be Frost with a Temporal trying to reheal. 7% dampening right now. Trying to get a Shatter Burst combo. He's gonna get a bit of his health back from the Temporal. Really well-timed Temporal. Trying to go for an Everbolt afterwards. Purple Haze is just going to go for big damage, but he's just healing through a lot of it. Imprison coming out onto Frost. And look, you just see this man's health just healing over time. I think he is rolling Azeroth Veins. I wouldn't be surprised, because that's actually a really good play by Purple Haze if he is. There's going to be images back up as Frost gets hit with a full stun. I-beam to fall, interrupted onto the I-beam. Purple Haze trying to get the damage in. Gonna go for an invulnerability. Maybe he can get some mobility out of that. He's slow, but the Frostbolt's completely, though the images keep him slowed back to back. It looks like Elfrost actually tried to go pull the images back a little bit so he can get out of combat. Blink it away from Purple before he gets hit with a Blade Dance. Still has a temporal running in case Purple Haze gets any damage connected. Still trying to run as much as he can. Can't really turn around any burst damage on him. Doesn't have anything. Does get the slow. Is going to go for a big old Comet Storm. But Purple Haze health just not going anywhere. Frost, man! Frost Mage just went from like being one of the strongest one-shotted classes of BFA to like, what is this? I remember when they were bursty. Can we make Frost Mage great again? I know they're CC heavy and they're pretty good with rogues, but like in 1v1? Come on, Blizzard. Come on, Blizzard. I think you could make him a little bit better. Purple Haze, though, still playing up to his full playstyle, to his full potential, still chasing after the mage. After that Arcane Mage, this guy is so done with mages. Ebon Bolt coming out, tried to shatter combo proc onto Purple Haze, is going to get into another route, into a Comet Storm. Gonna miss that Comet Storm. Tricky coming out as Purple Haze gets a stun onto Elfrost, and Elfrost continuing just to run. Purple Haze still just taking a bit of damage over time. Actually, look at that health we're healing. That's a big reheal. Don't know how he did that, but that's a huge reheal. Does catch Elfrost finally. Stun into an I-beam as the temporal coming out. Elfrost doesn't have anything though. And that was it. Alright, Purple took him out. Next up is going to be Yuki. I know it's UKL, but we're going to call him Yuki though. Feral has stealth with the leader of the pack. It's a huge healing for him. Oh, is it? Feral, come out of stealth, please. Thank you. Oh, coming out of cat form. Skyfall, come out of cat form. Thank you. And Yuki and Purple Haze are going to go back up in the air. Okay, he's out of cat form. Perfect. So if that was helping him, we'll see now. If Yuki beats him and Purple Haze has no healing out of that, then that's a different story. If he did have a healing the whole time, that's a whole nother thing. Yuki's going to hit with a stun. That's going to be a big burst combo by Purple. And Yuki's going to go for an I-beam to follow, but nothing to hit him. Going to drop down a darkness, expecting for Purple Haze to run out. But Purple is like, you know what? I'm not even going to. I'm just going to run away until I get a setup. And it's going to get an execute in there. A nice old execute. Landrion coming up next as an Unholy DK. Purple Haze is going to dip into him. He's going to eventually retreat into the Death Knight with a blur. Going to get some damage rolling. Blur full coming out. It's going to be Blade Dance afterwards. Going to get stunned up in the open. A Trinket and stuns the Death Knight. That's going to be big IBF. Getting interrupted onto the Chaos Bolt as the Abomination coming out. Dropping down Darkness so you can deal with Landrion. Landrion is going to get a full army available. Purple Haze dipping out of it before he gets too much of necrotic stacked up. Gonna be able to do a lot of damage to the full army with a big leech. Actually obliterates the army too. The Armor of the Dead stuns him for a moment, and it's actually going to be able to get some leech off of it. Imprison coming on to Landrion. Landrion needs to go for a heal right now. Deathpack needs to come out right now. Is going to get Deathpack to come out, but Purple Haze is going to be able to get a few value hits on him. Landrion barely has any health. Just to find a way to deal with it. Oh my god, he got one last felt charge in there, and Purple Haze does take him out. Next up is going to be MM Lust. At 30% dampening, that's MM Prox's Death Knight. Stun coming in to Purple Haze. MM Prox is going to go for a big setup. There's going to be a vengeful retreat for Purple to activate Blur. Going to get back right in there though while he has Metamorphosis. Another Blur to follow right afterwards. Going to continue doing big damage. There's going to be another Blade Dance. Paralysis does have himself some massive defensive. Going to go for a Death Pack right now while Purple is going to bail out of it with an invulnerability. Purple Haze is kind of low on cooldowns right now. As plus, all he needs to do is get dots up and running. He needs to go for a big setup. Stun coming in by Purple Haze. Gonna get his Metamorphosis up and running again. Eventually retreat to activate Blur for a moment. Does have a rain from above in a bit. Purple Haze is gonna get a full Apocalypse opened up on him. Unless he just wants to get out of there immediately. Gonna go for an AMS. Needs to go for big Death Strikes. Is gonna go for big Death Strikes, and Purple is just gonna bail out of it. Can go up in the air. Does he have the Death Knight out in the open? He does have the DK basically out in the open. Try to go for it in the air, getting gripped back down to the sky. Into a stun. Necrotics big time stacked up. Has a blur available in just 8 more seconds. Can you live it? Gonna get his resources generating. Plus, barely has any health available either. But I-Beam coming out right now. Has a blur available in a moment. Is gonna enable it immediately. Gonna keep chasing after Prox right now. Trying to get them Chaos Strikes out in there. Prox is going to be able to get some damage in, trying to keep the damage up and away from him. That's going to be a big Lichborn coming now, trying to go for big Death Strikes. The game could be anyone's right now. Prox is going down. Purple Haze, so Purple Haze goes down at the very end, and Prox does die to some dad. I don't even know what. Oh my god, so Purple did get a 1v5 technically. Oh Oh my god, look at that healing. Can I see the heals? I can't see the heals. Someone's gonna have to give me these heals, man. Somebody gonna have to beat me his numbers. Base filter fusion. That's doing a little bit of healing. Fairlands did a lot of damage. Oh my god, that's nuts. That is nuts. Oh, god damn. Amazing anime battle, dude. He used to backflips and shit. You're right. That is anime. I need to talk to you off stream. Sounds good, DC. Someone like Purple Haze Armory can type his accent character. Yo, somebody put it up, man. Did somebody put it up? Purple Haze, please. We need to know your secrets, dude. We need to know your tricks. Please. He's so nice. Be kind. I need to see a match with someone. Alright, who are we gonna have 1v1? Zakati and Dead, yeah? Do we want to have Dead and Zakati 1v1, man? You want to have Dead versus Zakati 1v1, boys? Because these two have been waiting for it for some while. He's healing? Is he using, was he using, Azeroth Veins? Zakati versus Dead or Dead versus Purple? What do you guys want to see? Zakati versus Dead? Death Knight versus Hunter? Or Demon Hunter versus Hunter? Which one do you want to see, boys? Was it been first Demon Hunter 1v5 BFA? It is, Sashimi. It is. Last time Purple Haze won for 3 people back to back. This is the first 1v5. Which one do you want to see, boys? Wait, is this green screened? Kind of. What do you guys want to see? At the end of the 5-5 1v1 duel. Actually, we can also do the duel at a later date, too. Peace out. Can we do it next Friday? Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll just do them like Sunday or something, yeah? Or another day? Because I got food waiting for me. Because we could do that one other 1v1, but I got food waiting for me, boys. We'll do it another day. How does that sound? We got Sunday, we got Monday, we got next Friday. We got all that, man. We got all that. Yeah, we're just gonna do it another day. Like at the beginning of the stream or something. We'll just let EU boys like have a tussle and 1v1 each other. That'd be fun, right? Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, boys. First Demon Hunter 1v5 with BFA? It is Sashimi. It is. Demon Hunter Survival will be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun to watch. We'll do it next time, though. We'll do it next time. Some kind of a mini tourney? Like what, a 1v1 tournament? Let's do a 1v1 tournament, boys. That's an original idea. Alright. Let me save that. I think I just saved it, but it's okay. Next time again, against Dead Survival. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I want to see that. Yo, that shout out piece that participated. Dude, we do these every Friday and sometimes throughout the day. Like sometimes throughout the week at random. So if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to, by the way, my dude. You were fun to watch. Is that guy a gladiator or what? He should be, dude. He should be. He played so fucking well. Not even funny. Alrighty, boys. Alright, man. Make a damn twink. Like a 19 level twink or what? But like a 19 level twink or what are we talking about, man? Level 19, level 20. Got 1v1, all 3 in Battle Royale. Whatever comes out, the most wins. A 1v1, all 3 in Battle Royale. That's impossible, dude. Давай, дружины, не парай. Удачи тебе. Давай, друзья. Дружище. Oh my god, my Russian's so bad. Большое спасибо, что пришел за Ардан. Большое спасибо. Давайте подписываться канала. What am I doing? I'm on Dalaran NA. Alright, boys, I'm done for the evening. I'm gonna go. You guys enjoy your evening. I got some pizza. I gotta edit a lot of videos, so I'll see you guys next stream. Alrighty, peace.